Ready? Okay. 30 seconds. Thank you, man. You're the best.
You're cruising on a motorcycle through another dimension and time. A dimension not only of beer and rock and roll, but of twisted minds and sexy women. A wild journey of crazy imagination that has no boundaries. There's a warning, a sign up ahead. Your next stop.
The Zigzag. Okay, man, here's what I got, man. I'm in the engineering booth right now, man. Thanks to Kit, man. He got me set up. We had a little thing with YouTube, but I got us all rocking and rolling here. We are running a little bit late, but just bear with us. But I'm going to send this song out to my girl, Otsko. She got a little bit of butt hurt last week there, guys.
Aw, what'd you do?
Oh, remember when I talked about Dylan's... Dylan, put your ears on real quick, man. Let's get you guys lit up, man.
I'm good.
Okay, so Dylan, I was talking about Dylan having a hot Spanish teacher. Dylan.
Oh, yeah.
Dylan, tell us how hot your Spanish teacher was.
She was my freshman or sophomore Spanish teacher, Miss Martinez. Oh, my God.
Dude, she was banging.
Yeah,
and,
she was.
And Otsko just fucking lost her mind last week. So, know.
Because you're talking about his teacher?
Because I was talking about his teacher.
Oh, come on. It's not your teacher.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just one of those things. And, it is what it is. I mean, you got to fucking roll with it. And you would think that by now, my girl would actually understand that, you know what? I am who I am, and that's always as I am.
I'm telling you, that teacher had a thing for me because she would always put her hand on my shoulder. She'd touch my muscles. I love going in her class, though. She'd spoil me, give me donuts and stuff.
She knew you probably skipped class or wasn't for that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she was a really cool teacher. I mean, she was fucking married, for God's sake. I mean, for reals?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, come on, try not to look too far into it.
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
If you're only talking about her being a hot teacher, that's not that bad.
It isn't.
Then again, hey, maybe she could be your hot Japanese teacher.
Hey,
this could be an opportunity for you.
We could do role playing.
Say, baby, teach me all the cuss words in Japanese.
Right?
You probably already know them.
Ding-a-ling, ding-dong.
Actually, it's Japanese is a very difficult language. I'm just saying. So, and we are up on Facebook Live now. Finally,
I think any language is difficult.
I think you can fade that out there, buddy.
No, I'm still playing it. We're still. This is background, dude.
You do your thing.
If I fade that out, I'll fade Sig out too.
Oh, yeah, no,
you. I mean,
yeah.
No, I got this. But cool. I mean, dude, we've all had hots for a teacher at one time. Now, it wasn't my teacher, but I'm just saying.
Nah.
I just don't get it.
I did not have any hot teachers at all.
I did. I remember this one substitute teacher. Oh my God, she was so cute.
Well, and Otsko, did she? I don't think she talked to me for about 3 or 4 days fucking last week at all. She was she was that pissed off. I mean, for God's sake, her deal is what's the guy from Black Veil Brides, the singer, Andy Biasek.
Andy,
dude, she cannot. I swear to God, and Otsko, you have to admit this. Guaranteed, Otsko cannot go 30 minutes without looking at his face or pulling up watching him on a video on her fucking phone.
I don't get that.
I swear to God, I am not making that shit up.
He's not.
His face?
That's like fucking Tiff with what is that? Brandon Lee.
It really? Brandon Lee, huh?
From The Crow and all that?
Yeah.
She's all into that shit. And I'm like,
he was a good-looking motherfucker. I'm just saying.
Hey, whatever.
But, it's... I mean, all you're doing is you're talking. This is a talk radio show. Well, actually, we're FB Live and YouTube Live now, too. So don't forget, go on YouTube, Kaotic Radio Live. Again, tonight we're going to be doing playing some music from Pantera. So make sure that when you, while you're on YouTube, if you're on B, then make sure you keep the music or your volume turned up. And if you're on your phone, chaoticradio.com, download the app on your Google Play, and you'll be good to go. And I'm about ready to head on into the studio here because this is where I'm at right now. I'm actually independent, and I fucking finally figured this shit out, dude. So I'm like completely stoked.
This is what a vlogger looks like on YouTube. If you look at Dad, they always like this. They can't talk to society.
He's got his phone and his mic.
They got to do this. I'm over here. If you can see me,
but I'm going to spin around and make it look cool.
While Dad's over here talking crap about YouTubers every single day.
And he's still in there.
And he's over there doing it.
He's like, I'm going to come right in there. But yeah, I'm going to take a bathroom break and get a beer first.
Look at this. He is. He's going to get a beer. He's talking on the phone.
He's got a full beer here. Or look at half a beer.
Because Drake watches YouTube every single day.
Half a beer don't count.
He goes, vlogging is stupid. They're just lazy because that's the only way they can make money is off of that easy job. They don't know what hard work is. But he's over here doing this. Hi, guys. It's been a while since I've been on the air, actually.
That is a lot of work, having to get everything going because, all the settings are messed up with. We just get in here. It's pretty, well, it's not hard work, but.
All right. Now get the fuck out of my chair. You talk.
Move your vagina.
Me?
Move your vagina.
Here, I will give you back what I fixed for you, brother. Your fucking finger.
That's right.
The great white vagina has to move his vagina.
It is back in action. But I bought one just in case I couldn't fix it. But I know I could fix it. I fix everything.
You know what you could do is you could actually. Why don't you just stand up your phone somewhere over here?
Well, the thing is, the speaker is right down here, and if you cover the speaker, it kind of like Otsko when. Oh, I'm not.
Oh shit!
I have one of those little grip pod things that can hold that,
right there.
But it can only hold it sideways, and Facebook Live doesn't go sideways.
No, you need one of those that just clamps to the stand right here, and you just aim it wherever the fuck ever.
Well, you can do that with the grip. You can just wrap it around.
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah,
yeah.
Get something like that instead of holding it like a fucking weirdo.
Your phone's hot. By the way,
it does get seated.
Yeah, that thing heats up like crazy.
The other guys didn't fucking realize. I'm like, my phone is
you have to start closing out all your apps though.
Close the apps and turn down the brightness.
Samsung does get very hot.
Turn the brightness down.
No, we did that last time, dude. And
the brightness.
Well, if you're running all your apps and then you're running Facebook Live,
I'm not running the apps.
Usually he's charging it at the same time too, so that'll heat it up more.
Well, I told him I was like, you don't have to bring your charger every time
to plug it in.
I'll wait to plug it in.
It's gonna explode.
Especially with that.
Dude, did you guys see that? Did you guys, speaking of exploding, did you guys see that guy in the Middle East or something like that? He was charging his phone with a mobile charger that you put in your pocket or something like that, and he caught him on fire.
Yeah,
yeah.
Well,
did you see that?
I've heard of that happening.
I think it was. I forget what Samsung phone it was. It was either the S7. I think it was the S7. They came out with the first lithium-ion battery or something like that, and they were starting to catch on fire in people's pockets.
The Note 7.
Yeah, the Note 7 started catching on fire in people's pockets.
I remember hearing about that.
Dude, this guy was lit up. This guy was the torch guy. Flame on.
Oh, was that, you mean in the mall?
Yeah, it was in the mall. I
saw that video. He started stripping off all his clothes. I was like,
holy shit, that was.
Yeah, he was burning up. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Hello. Good thing he didn't have bombs strapped on him.
God.
Well, let's not get started with that again.
Oh, my God. Yeah, let's not. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Well, actually, I'm glad to see that, I got home and Drake had to work late tonight. But Drake doesn't like to go on the air for some reason. I don't know. I love going on the air, but my boy, the Dillinator.
Oh, is it on?
It's back. It's on you, buddy.
Oh, how's it going, guys?
The Dillinator is back. Look at that. Seeing all these little happy faces start popping up. That's the one I didn't see last time. So look how good looking my son is.
I'm the sexiest one you got.
Look at that.
Out of the two, you got the ugly tall one that's fat, and you got me. What's up?
So what have you been doing outside being on the air? I stutter. I agree with that. That's okay because I get excited, and that's what happens when make people stutter. But not when I'm having sex though.
Sure.
I've just been working, but today I want to take it easy because I usually go to the gym at night. Usually go to the gym at night after work. This way, I work. I'm tired. I can go home and eat, rest, and I can go to the gym. But today, I decided to go in the morning. Ended up doing deadlifts and using all that stress on my back. It was just I started getting real heavy stuff at work. So they asked if I want to go home. I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go because I don't want to hurt my back. I got maxes next week for deadlifts, so I'm not trying to hurt myself, or in general, not just for the gym. But got a day off early today.
Yeah, my boy. Oh, look at this! Look at all these things popping up, JJ.
I can't
see that shit.
All I see is a camera.
I think it's a bunch of chicks, man. I think it's a bunch of chicks just like popping in, going, "Hey, ooh, yeah." Before we get started, because we all know how Scott fucking is if you can't plug his band. So we're gonna make sure we get this done right now because I think last week we didn't get a chance to. So.
No, we didn't. Yeah, no.
Oh, we did.
Very last minute. You were pretty fucked up though. That by the end of the show.
Okay, well, very good. Well,
just saying.
So before I get too fucked up tonight, go ahead and plug that shit.
This Saturday we'll be at the Viper Room. There'll be three other tribute bands. Iron Maiden, a Zeppelin, and who's opening? There's some other band opening. I think it's God damn, I can't think of it. But anyhow, Viper Room this Saturday, and then Sunday we're at the OC Circle. Right, motherfucker.
We're just gonna leave that motherfucker on. It's just keep on letting him talk.
Yeah. So those are the two, most recent ones coming up. So hopefully we'll see you guys this weekend and come have a drink. Just chill and watch some good tribute bands. All
right, very good. And also we've got on September 8th, I got me and the boys signed up for track day at Willow Springs, Big Willow. And let me, I brag about my boys a lot. And the last time when we talked, and my boys were like going, "Hey, Dad, I passed you." And so when he said that, what did I tell you, Dylan?
Well, you told me a bunch of things, but I think the one I do remember the most was I expect you to pass me. It makes me happy.
See?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I taught my boys well, and I'm telling you, my boys are fucking fast.
I still want to see all the people that are over here, talking crap. I'd like to see them, walk the walk, not just talk the talk, because anybody can talk. It's kind of like a fight. I'll beat your ass. Okay, then do it. If someone says I can pass you, let me see it. Because people over here on 1000s, there was that American flag R1 that was over there, and I looked up his Instagram page. He's a sponsored rider. I passed him like nothing. People over here bragging and stuff. You can't just be a show bike. Let's go.
Right. I've got a few customers at my shop that will sit there and because a lot of my customers have been around for a long time. So they were around when my boys were. We saw on Friday nights. It was my shop. It was like the party fucking scene,
And 4th of July.
Yeah, we had a bunch of small bikes, and so what we'd do is we'd have races, and so we had these like 50 and 80 and 100 cc bikes, like little pocket bikes, right? And the boys, now, mind you, they were young. I mean, I've had my shop for 12 years, so you go back, 10 years, 11 years, and so my boys are sitting there, and so we'd have these races around the parking lot. You've been to my place.
Yeah. We had 3 bikes. We had the little pocket bike, and then we had the yellow 50cc dirt bike, and then we had the red, was it a 90cc?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, the little Honda ripoff.
Yeah, so Drake would use the little tiny little pocket bike, and he would smash on everyone because he was tiny. So him and that little bike, but man, I miss those days.
And so these guys, they knew my boys since then, and now all of a sudden, now my boys are older. Now we're going on the track, and these guys are like, oh yeah, well, let me invite you for a ride. Well, they never show up for a ride. And then now it's like, okay, let's go to the track day. Or it'd be excuses like, well, I don't want to ride that fast in the canyon. Okay, well, good. Let's go to the track. That's what the track's for. And so I've got like 4 guys. Mike is the one on the top of the list.
You kind of choked right there. You want to say that again?
Mike. With that Jixer 1000 that keeps talking. And here's what's funny. He says, you know what, Zig? I bet I'll smash on your son, but I think you would give me a hard time. Well, let me see. One, I would give you a hard time, but my boy would smash on you. So let's make sure we correct that. So, anyways, we had a really bad Friday. I was sitting on the computer and I was doing some stuff after work, and then I don't know. It's not a meme. What is it when an ad? Not an ad, but something graced my screen. Because I'm always going on YouTube and stuff, right? And it said, Vinnie Paul passed away.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't.
Well, a feed.
A feed. There you go. Yeah. And it was, like when you see shit, you're like, okay, whatever. Because a lot of the stuff, they do a lot of the fake death thing, It's like
that's what I thought it was. That's what I was hoping it was.
I did. And I was hoping it was. I'm like going, what the fuck ever. And I doubt that. And so I went right on to, I went on YouTube, I went on to Google, I went on to Wikipedia. And sure enough, man, Vinnie Paul passed away, drummer for Pantera, one of my biggest influences. Not only one of my influences, one of Dylan's influences too.
Yeah, when I did play drums.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and that's just tragic. So we have the drum clinic, which is next Monday. And that will be, the entire show is going to be dedicated to Vinnie Paul.
Nice.
I think that, in my personal opinion, is Vinnie Paul was one of the best drummers of all time. Definitely up there with John Bonham. We're talking different styles. You know what I mean?
Of course. Yeah.
But, he was a master of his craft. What he played just exceptionally well. I don't think there was, and then not only that, I think that he laid a foundation for a lot of modern drummers. What would you say right now?
Oh, you at me now? Okay, I see. Now, he was great for that double bass technique that was, prominent to that Pantera style, just that kind of machine gun sound, and he had a great style of his own. Right? I wouldn't call him an ass licker, but
why? I think you left the thing on, and I never put my beard down. I'm gonna point this at me. So I'm gonna point it to me. So it's in the talk shit to me all day.
Well, I could turn mine on too, and then he could double talk.
Oh, there you go.
That's gonna interrupt us. You're right.
Okay, go ahead, turn that thing off. There you go.
Hey, it stayed up.
It's pretty funny.
It stayed up. There you go.
You guys want a finger?
Give it to Scott.
Tickle and twitch it. But go ahead.
Anyhow, so he laid a foundation for a lot of different metal drummers in that genre. Yeah, definitely. And one of my favorites as well. For that style and that technique that he has, that guy was amazing.
He had a very aggressive punch to his.
His attack on his bass drums just had that punchy style that was just very unique, and you knew right away, without even hearing, Dimebag's guitar. As soon as the drums would start, you knew that was fucking Vinnie.
Exactly,
and he was bringing that out at a time where just like it was like minimalist at the time. Everybody's doing like less is more and stuff like that. And here comes Vinnie Paul. Not that he's like doing all this intricate fancy shit, but he's just balls to the wall, straight out drumming. Perfect for the style.
Yeah, and you have to figure Cowboys from Hell came out 80.
No, that was 90s, I think.
I think Cowboys from Hell was late 80s. 89, I think.
89.
Are you sure? I thought it was more like 91.
I'll tell you what.
No,
91.
Far From Driven was 91.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because it hit. I'm going to look this up. That's the funny thing about them is they weren't like the kind of band that's just writing hits, but they went to #1 on the Billboard, just surprised the fuck out of everybody with Far Beyond Driven.
Well, no, their first album was
that might have been 92.
Cowboys from Hell.
Yeah.
That the first one that was like popular. They had several albums before that.
They were on a minor label.
They were a hair band.
It's funny sounding too. If you ever listen to that stuff, I was like, "That's Pantera."
Oh, here it is. I was close. July 24th, 1990.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I said 89. So I was definitely close.
I was too. I said 91.
Okay, very good. And then this next one was Far Beyond Driven.
Yeah, that was like 93.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I was. The stuff before Pantera stuff before that was.
Vulgar
Glam
Display
Rock.
of Power.
Glam Rock.
Vulgar Display of Power was after Cowboys from Hell, before Far Beyond Driven.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes, I think that was 91 or 92.
Yeah. Okay,
no, Vulgar Display was 93 because I was in another band. What the fuck were they called?
So Brian says, you're right, 1989. We were close, Brian.
That's my favorite album.
We were close, Brian. It was 1990, but we were close, so it was like right in the middle of what Scott said and what I said. We got Gabe. Hey, you gonna pick up your fucking motorcycle, dude? I'm just saying, dude, I got a
Zig.
Here's what I'm going to do. Dylan.
Yes, sir.
What was one of the bikes you wanted for a track bike?
As a track bike? Oh, the 2009 ZX6.
Okay.
That's a monster. Yeah, you got that blue one at the shop.
It's at the shop right now.
Hey,
Gabe.
If he doesn't pick it up, that's going to be mine. We can lean that to me because I'll take that bike.
Oh, okay.
It might have a few extra miles on it when you get it.
There's a challenge, Gabe. If you don't pick that bike up, see, man, my boy's going to make that into a track bike.
That's actually my dream bike.
Is that the 636?
I could give,
the 636.
I give two shits about Ducati, Aprilia, fucking BMW. I want a Kawasaki ZX6, the 2009. That one's an aggressive looking bike. Yeah.
Yeah, those are nice.
Scott, when are you gonna get a motorcycle, dude? Come on, I know you want to get. It's okay.
If I'm gonna go out and race, I'm gonna go out in the dirt. I'd see. Have fun.
That's what he always brings up.
We were talking about
the last thing I want to do is race. I didn't. I said motorcycle. I didn't say a sport bike. I didn't say anything like that. I didn't say I was going to go under the table and fucking whip your schlong out and fucking blow on it. Okay, I was just saying. You get a. I got a few buddies with Harleys, man. When are you going to buy a motorcycle?
When I get money for it. There's too many other things on my list right now that I've got to do and take care of. So. That's at the bottom of my list.
Oh, so but see the
bikes aren't my life. I'm sorry. Drums are.
You know, this tequila
the guy's got fucking like 10 drum kits.
Why is everyone's go-to like, oh, I'm not going to get a bike because I don't want to go fast. You don't have to go fast. There's cruisers. There's enduros.
I don't like suicycle bikes. I like fucking.
But you don't have to buy one.
I want a cruise bike.
That's why.
A nice fucking fat Harley that's just nice and cruise on.
We were talking about bobbers earlier. Like a stripped down bobber.
Yeah, I don't want to fucking.
Do we have to say when are you going to get a cruiser? Like,
no, I want something I can just go cruise on.
Yeah,
it's not for me to go and race and make just my death that more fucking fast coming.
You know what, Scott? That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
Hey, but JJ, are you going to join us?
Cruiser too.
Are you joining us at September 8th?
I don't think I'm in town then.
Oh, I think we had that conversation.
Look up the dates.
It's September 8th.
I was supposed to look up the date this weekend, and I did not.
It is a Saturday, and I actually put JJ's tire in the front of my entryway, and it was a Shinko Verge, and people would sit there and say, "Oh, the Shinko Verge." You know, when people call in, they say, "Hey, well, what would you recommend?" I say a Shinko Verge. I ask people how they ride.
You're giving JJ a Virgin tire?
If you were. If you rode, here's the thing: if you ride like my son, then I'm not going to want to put a Verge on your tire because you know what, you're just going to be the person that's going to be just the knee dragger. Yeah. But majority of my customers, they want to. Okay, well, what do? Do you ride in the canyons like once a month and then you commute most of the time? Yeah, that's what I do. Okay, a Shinko Verge would be perfect for it. Then they go, yeah, but I read up on YouTube and blah blah blah, and I seen this and that.
Man, fuck YouTube. Right. That's why Drake had started listening to all the YouTubers because, you got people like Brian and Clint. They would they're like, yeah, well, I have a BMW, so I heard that the Pirelli is the best one. It's like, no, it depends on how you ride. Like, I get you have a fast bike, but that doesn't mean that you use the tire for what it's for. There's commuter tires and there's
tire
super
heaters
sport
if you want Pirellis.
Yeah. But they have they come with the super coursers like, oh yeah, we can't go anything less than that. No, if you're doing commuting, you want something less than that.
Yeah, that's not going to last maybe a couple thousand miles.
Yeah, I was like, you guys get a Verge, that thing's going to last you fucking 6,000-7,000 miles if all you're doing is going back and forth to LA.
I think I was already on about that much when we took it to the track.
Yeah, because there's people like on Instagram and YouTube, they're like, oh yeah, especially motorcycles, because motorcycles is the big thing. They're like, yeah, get Pirellis because it looks nice on the bike. Doesn't matter how it looks. Like, it's stupid. Then you got someone like Drake. He's like, oh, I need drag radials because my tires don't hook up. So he gets 305 drag radials for his Mustang GT. I'm like, dude. He's like, oh, and it looks nice too.
Yeah, what do you do?
They're only going to last a year.
But as far as like motorcycle tires, me and my boys, we're going to go through tires. So we run the Michelin RS. Drake's got the Pirellis on there right now, the Pirelli Rosso 2s. Yeah. But he's going to go to the Michelin RS, which we have your buddies,
we have Clinton's BMW S1000. We have Brian's BMW S1000.
Yes.
We have my Gixxer 750, my CBR 600, your CBR 600, your CBR 1000,
yeah.
And then Drake switching over because I had the Pirelli Diablo Rosso Corsa and I like the Michelin better. The I can't even think of the name right now. What is it? For the Michelins.
Oh, you mean the Michelin Pilot Powers? Well, it's the Pilot Power RS.
Pilot Power RS. Yes.
Yeah.
Those ones are on point.
Right.
Amazing.
So I've got. So, anyways, but back to my point was people are saying that the Shinko Verge slipped. Well, the JJ ran these at the track, and there's like boogers all on the side of the tire. I mean, the JJ was getting it.
They were not slippery at all. They took everything I gave them.
Yeah, and Vijay was getting it for his first track day, man. I'd tell you, he was impressive.
He had a flat spot on the top of his tire, too, because all he does is commute. So he has the tire that goes like this. It's all round, and the top is just flat. So it's like having to switch.
It was just like one
weird.
Little bump.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you're talking about the rear tire.
The rear tire.
Yeah, it was starting to get flat.
Yeah.
It wasn't after that day.
No, because it wanted out. Because it's perfect.
And then I think at tech inspection, did they say something about that?
No, because the front one I found just that day that wasn't there before.
No,
I had a bubble.
I heard
like some
someone
little
say
bump
something.
in it.
They're like, his tire's flat on top. I was looking. I was like, yeah, it is flat.
Oh, it's Brian Bludgeon. He sends. He's look at this. It's got.
I can't see it.
Oh my God! It's got a chick that. Let me see if you can see this. Watch this. Boing!
What the hell?
It looks like a chick in a bikini, and then she opens up her legs in a big old huge dong. This is the kind of stuff that Scott sends me, man. Where do you get the stuff that you send me, Scott?
It's from random people. I mean, people send it to me, and I just forward the fucking funniness. It's like when something's funny, it's like I got to share it. Sorry.
He does. He sends it to me.
There's some fucking funny shit out there. I get a lot from this. One of my buddies, Kelly, that's out in. No, it's not gay. It's just funny. It's just stupid,
not gay
fucking
to share
funny
like
shit.
Cock.
It's only gay if you like cock. I don't like
it's only gay if you touch it,
right? If it turned you on, then hey, that's your thing.
Oh my goodness! I don't know.
It just made me laugh.
So you liked it.
God.
So does this make me gay?
If you're just drinking it, yeah.
Oh my God! You know, remember back in the drinking days when you had what was it that shot that you had to do where you had to pick it up with your mouth and then shoot it? What was that called? I mean, it was like a big thing in the bars, and they used to do it. This was like in my 20s.
Those are like
come on, Scott, you got to know
shots.
this one.
Did you do that?
Is that what that was?
Yeah, the strippers would put the things right between the shot glass right between their tits, and you'd have to grab it with your mouth and take it.
Well, no. You did it right there on the bar. I mean, they said on the bar.
I don't know. I did them a little different than you, buddy.
It was what was it called? A something nipple. What was it called?
Buttery nipple?
Oh God!
No.
That's such a girly drink. Really?
Not a butter nipple, dude. It was.
What the fuck is that? A buttery nipple?
That is the gayest
Scotch
someone help me out with this. I mean, there's got to be some bar guys out there, man, that know what that drink was. You had to sit there and you had to you couldn't use your hands.
All I can think of is body shots. But I
no,
think
it wasn't a body shot.
That's the
body
button,
shots. That's
I can
typical.
drink beer
It was
without
just
my hands.
someone that
You
I
gonna
don't
hold
know
the bottle
what it
down
was.
your mouth?
No, if it's a can. Because you can like bite the lip of the can and then tilt it up and drink it.
Okay. Try it.
I got to figure that one out. Shit! Someone tell me what that is. I'm telling you, I know what it is.
I know what it is.
It's that right behind you.
It's called a brain fart that you're having.
Right.
It's that right behind you.
It is. It is absolutely correct. I need to go on to because I had my what was it? Well, I can't remember which one it was.
Okay, Google.
I think it was no. I want to go on because I
question.
have my questions. Now, see, I do all my stuff. I never go by a script. I always like to go, just fire from the hip. And I've always done that. But today it kind of caught me by surprise because I was. I had a band schedule, but they had to back out because of touring schedules and.
Dope.
That's okay. It happens.
That means they had a gig tonight. That's cool.
What's up, JT? JT, what he says is it's with whipped cream, right? It's a chick drink. Now, fuck you, JT. I'm not talking about it was a typical drink, and it didn't mean. Oh, see, you know what he's thought? I think he's a blowjob.
Oh.
With the whipped cream, it was Kahlua and vodka.
If you were doing a drink called a blowjob, that's pretty gay.
Well,
just saying. Especially grabbing it with your mouth. What the fuck? What were you doing drinking days? What's going on here?
Alcohol impairs
let's leave my past in the past. Guess you chimed in.
Oh, shit.
I don't know.
What's up, Tiff?
She just got out of the gym.
How you doing, sweetie? Gym, huh? Yeah. Just keeping herself in shape. Tiff, she said blowjob shot.
It is a blowjob.
It's not a blowjob. That's not the drink I'm fucking thinking of. Holy cow! Would you guys stop with it?
When you have the bartender sit on the bar and then he puts the shot between his legs and then puts the whipped cream and
why is it got to be a guy?
I watched it happen because there was this girl I was talking to and her sister went over to Vegas for her 21st birthday and that's what they did. They put the whipped cream and he grabbed her head and went.
I haven't been to any of those bars.
I was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
Because one of the ones they have a whistle and he's sitting there like, I don't know, doing whistle sound. And he grabs her head, wham. I was like, what the heck is that?
But a girl could do that too, right?
I haven't been to those type of bars.
I haven't been to a bar.
Maybe we should go.
No.
To the one with the girls.
Does it start with a name?
You want to go get the
Blue something?
If it was a girl.
Dave's gonna go get.
But I don't know, like whipped cream on a shot.
You ain't gonna believe what I just fucking did, dude. Because we were talking about cock and when I put on Avenger Cycle.
We're not talking about cock. We're talking about shots.
At hotmail.cox.
What do you have on your mind?
I did. I swear to God, dude.
I have cock in my mind while they're talking about blowjobs.
Oh my God!
You okay?
That's a subliminal fart.
Now we know why Atsuko's mad.
Holy shit! You know, Atsuko's always gonna be mad at me. I'm just gonna say she will always be mad at me. But you know what? She puts up with a lot of shit.
Yeah, because you are something else.
I'm an asshole. I'm not gonna deny that.
Yeah.
I'm not an asshole, and I think that I'm pretty sure that Tiff puts up a lot of shit with fucking Scott too.
Oh, she'd have to.
No. I mean, good guy. No.
Poor Tiff.
Tiff, go ahead and let us know what kind of shit you got to deal with this guy. Okay, let's be that open book. Let's throw fucking Scott under the bus.
It's okay. He just went to the bathroom. Oh yeah, we're on YouTube.
Oh my God! For JJ, man,
dumbass.
He's got all the hairy leg chicks, man. He just like fucking okay. I'm gonna get my nut, and then she's not gonna shave her legs, so she better be out of the bedroom before I wake up in the morning.
You have no fucking idea.
What?
What am I missing out on?
There's no hairy leg girls.
No, that's armpits you like.
No.
Well, chest.
I don't back hair. Actually, I don't give a shit about armpit hair.
We had this one chick that came to the shop one time. She was a military chick. Went to go get her bike done. She went over. She had one of those cut sleeve shirts or no sleeve. Man, she lifted up her arm to go do something. Big old bush just came out. And I was like, damn.
That's fine as long as they use deodorant.
I couldn't touch that. Sorry. No way. No hair. I don't even want a hair down there.
I remember going, Dad, did you see her armpits?
you know it's funny because Dylan was on the conversation this morning with somebody that he knows, and she was like, "Oh, I want to do the laser thing, but now I was thinking about doing."
Because she hates having to buy razors all the time and shave, so she wants to do the laser treatment for her.
A laser by my groin?
Oh, yeah, she wants to do the bikini.
Why would you want to put a laser near your vajayjay?
A laser
no laser on me.
They're probably just talking about the like the bikini area, not like the cooch area.
But it's still a laser by the
area.
By the freshness.
The medical term.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I told her, I was like, you're crazy if you want to do it right there. That's too much. I get like the arms and the legs. Okay. And then she's like, yeah, do the bikini. Oh, damn.
They have this thing called razors.
Yeah.
It's like, why do laser shit? That's just crazy. You're like zapping all that. That has to stink too, because you're like burning shit off. Ew.
Or you
could wax that shit.
Oh God. like the Friends episode. They're like, oh yeah, it's the new thing, and they do it and it hurts. I remember I was watching that episode earlier this week.
A 40-year-old virgin. The guy was trying to do it to his chest hair.
They did a smiley face or a penis on his chest?
No, they did a couple strips and then he got up and left.
Yeah,
because he couldn't take it.
But they waxed. All it was his face. They did eyes on his nipples and then a small face on his stomach.
Was it?
Yeah,
I didn't remember.
Who's that? Who's the hick guy? The fat hick guy?
Larry the Cable Guy?
No, not Larry the Cable Guy. He's big on YouTube.
The new guy.
That could be anybody.
No, I know who you're talking about. The guy
is he white?
Wait,
yeah.
Zig Ray.
That's fucking.
No,
the Zig Zone.
The Zig Zone.
The Zig Zone. What is that guy, man? Oh shit, he's funny as.
He does that thing at the end.
Yes.
Yeah. I can't think of his name.
Oh my god, he did this one. He.
Oh, I know you're. Oh, was it? That country dude, right?
Yeah.
He does all
Yes.
the challenges. Oh, who is he?
He did one. He fucking.
Isn't he like Rattlesnake something?
No.
He's got some weird name like that though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you always show me his videos, and he did.
He did a pepper challenge like you did, and
Yeah, he ended up throwing up.
yeah, he was throwing up. He's like, "Oh, it's coming on now! Oh, goddamn!" He's drinking milk. I'm lactose intolerant, but fuck it. He's fucking just pounds it, and he's throwing up, and
No wonder he was throwing up.
He did this video. He went into the medicine cabinet in his girl. He's like going, yeah, my girl, she got this, wax and blah blah blah. And I'm gonna figure this shit out. And he's like, you gotta put it in the microwave. So he puts his shit in the microwave and he gets on and he's rubbing it. He's like, ooh, that's all nice and warm.
He puts it on his pubes.
Yeah, it puts it all on his pubes and shit, right on his nut sack and everything, dude.
Because the girl state doesn't hurt that bad, so he's like, let's find out.
Right. He rips that shit off, dude.
He's like, God damn it. That shit hurts.
Catfish cooling.
that's it. That's catfish
That's
cooling.
it.
Someone must
I
have
was going to
chimed
say
in.
rattlesnake.
Let me
Randy,
tell
I don't
you
know.
something. Women have
Let me
babies.
tell you
They have
something.
a higher tolerance for pain than men do. So
Dude,
don't try it.
Dude,
in that area. Because if you flick them, they're all, ow! You're like, what? That barely touched you.
Dude, I'm
why are
telling
you
you,
flicking them, man?
I'm telling you
the
right
hell?
now,
No,
if you
Like pinch, bite, whatever the fuck,
Yeah, have you ever had your girl like pull a pube off your ball just for the fuck of it? Like she just down these fuck and then pull one out. That shit fucking hurts, dude. Oh, you
I
haven't?
shave my balls.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, I'm manscaped too, but
I shave
there's
my
still
balls,
like there's
but-
always a stray hair.
I'm not, hey, babe, want to pull a pube off my balls? Right there on the right nut. Just go ahead and pull it.
Your mom used to do that kind of stuff.
Shut the
Oh, God.
No, this guy's not allowed to talk about mom.
Hey, you know what happened for me this
We
year?
keep her out of the
I
conversation.
I had
love
my
your
first gray
mom.
pube.
Back the hell up.
I had my first gray pube this year.
You're getting
Did
old.
you really?
Yeah.
All salt and pepper nutsack.
Dude, I've already fucking had gray hairs on my nutsack, but dude, I can't see how chicks can deal with that. It's painful. Even if I gotta pull like gray hairs, I pull my mustache. I don't mind this being a little bit of salt and pepper, but I don't want the gray hairs on my mustache. When I yank those fucking things out, dude, I'm telling you, that's fucked up. And then if you get the gray hair, and then it's always the gray hair out of your nose that just like, it grows really, really fast.
You know
I
what
just-
that
I
means,
just shave
right?
it.
And I yanked that motherfucker out, dude. Oh my god, man, my eyes are watering, and it's like, oh my,
Why do you?
It's like
pull it?
almost like
Shave.
brain
Just
freeze.
Get the little thing that you put in your nose and just.
Yeah, but it's
Oh,
but
those don't do shit.
But the gray hairs go really, really fast.
That means your boogers
Once a
are
week.
getting wise.
So Tiff thought we were funny, but Dave says he agrees. The guy catfish, catfish coolie. He says he snorts like a pig. I
Yeah,
knew we'd figure it out.
We put him on before we did the pepper challenge here. When we had
Yes,
the
we
Reapers.
did.
That was one of our background research guys.
Yes, we did.
I
Yes, we
remember
did.
him.
So you guys are chiming in right now on Facebook Live. You need to if you're on Facebook Live, you need to go on to CaoticRadio.com or go on to YouTube Kaotic Radio Live because we are going to be playing some Pantera in a little bit.
So you can have-
Oh yeah.
and you can hear it. But the whole key to my show tonight was one of the persona things.
is that YouTube running?
YouTube,
Yeah,
YouTube's-
going. When are
yeah.
you going to get to the subject?
If you look right back there, son,
Well,
you are live on YouTube.
Yeah, no, there's cameras.
Yeah, you can hear.
There's
that's right.
three.
Well, you're telling me log in on.
No, we got
I think
five
there's
cameras.
one here, and I think we're one here. I think this one's on.
Okay.
Kit helped me set it up. Some fucktard decided to turn that shit off this sometime.
Okay, turn the finger back on for the fucktard.
You know, right?
Nah, it's just gonna sit there. Whoever
There you go.
whoever comes in will put this on the seat.
Guys, stop fucking with shit. I swear to God, dude, man. Because
Don't
here's
turn
what
it
happens.
off.
I'll be the last show. Then Dutchie comes inside. Well, you were the last show. It wasn't me, Dutch. I swear to God. Dutch scares me, man. He's like that fucking little crazy goddamn leprechaun, man. I'm telling you,
punch
man.
you square in the
Dad,
nuts.
He's not a leprechaun.
Dude, he's
England.
British are fucking. They're
Hey,
crazy
close enough.
motherfuckers.
Is he British?
It's
Yeah,
part
he's
of the
British.
United Kingdom.
He's
Somewhere in Europe.
Dude, he's a nutcase deep it down in his brain. I'm just saying. So one of my things was I came up with this show was tonight was personas that have either the singer or the bands have, like Slayer, for instance, or Marilyn Manson or Ozzy Osbourne or Judas Priest. You know, they had this whole thing where they were labeled as like the devil, and they had the religious right just like clamored them. And of course,
Nowadays we have ghosts.
Of course, it was Ozzy was the poster child for that.
Oh yeah.
But one of the things that brought it up is like Rick Boker from, is it Boker or Boker?
He needs to chime in for that shit. I don't know.
Hey, Ricks, chime in, dude. I know you got to be listening out there somewhere.
Yeah, they're working on another haunt event already.
Yes, they are.
Sweet.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, I gotta go to one of those.
I got to check it out.
Hopefully, I'm not tour again.
Anybody that's already preparing for Halloween right now is my kind of people.
Yes, yeah, that's Rick's from Final Soners, the lead singer. And we've all seen them live. Dylan, have you seen them live?
Who?
Final Soners. No, you didn't go.
I've only been to Nickelback.
Okay.
And
Nickelback.
You poor boy.
Yeah, but
I'm sorry.
Oh wait.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I've seen Ziggy
see.
Marley.
See this fucking guy right here.
Oh, that's nice.
Right.
Nickel ass.
So let's take this.
Yeah, he got you that one quick. Said badass.
I mean, it's
But-
everything.
But we've seen Nickelback three times. And guess where we going? Scott's gonna love this. Where are we going next month?
Nickelback.
Five Finger Death Punch.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
I don't mind them. No, I've seen
Five
them.
Finger Death Punch, and who
They're a
else?
small step
Seen them
up.
and met them. They're cool guys.
And who else?
I forget.
Breaking Benjamin.
Breaking Benjamin is amazing.
Yep.
Was it
Yes.
the Wolves?
And Bad Wolves.
They are fucking amazing too.
Yes.
What was the last one?
Dude,
Bad
Bad
Wolves.
Wolves.
Okay.
Dude, it's going to be so fucking amazing. It's going to be in Irvine. I'm like oh my God,
I wanted
I'm
to
so
go to that
excited.
show too, so bad.
I don't know who I'm
Well,
more excited
get a
for.
ticket.
I think I have a
Five Finger
show
Death
that
Punch
day.
or Breaking Benjamin.
What's that?
I don't know who I'm more excited for. Five Finger or Breaking Benjamin.
Breaking Benjamin by
Right.
far.
They're
so
both
good.
bands are so intense.
But they're different categories because Five Finger is more heavy metal and Breaking Benjamin is more just on the rock.
You know,
side.
and I agree. I don't see how do they manage to book those two bands? I mean, think about that.
They're both still in a similar genre because I mean, like even Bad Wolves. Bad Wolves is like really, really hard, but the only songs that they're playing on the air are their acoustic songs. And who did that? What's that?
the Cranberries.
The Cranberries,
Zombie.
and
Yes.
then they have another song they did was the singer's like almost death experience because he has a twin brother that tried to kill him and went to jail for it, and the whole song is about that. So it's all soft like that. So those are the only songs that they're playing, but those guys are really fucking hard. Talk about the drums. Pull up some Bad Wolves shit on those. That drummer is fucking.
Oh, he's amazing. A really good drummer.
But the singer is really, really good and a really cool guy too. I met him at the Whiskey. Really cool guy.
I think the entire band is just absolutely intense. You
So,
know,
I mean,
And so I think Bad Wolves, Breaking Benjamin, and Five Finger. You can't.
I would say Bad Wolves would be the band that I would be there to see.
It only cost me $75 a ticket.
which is good.
That is it's really good.
Yeah.
I mean, remember Scott in Vijayji back in the day when it was like $20,
$15 tickets
right?
to see Metallica.
I still have my
and shit.
ticket stubs from when it was like
Yeah.
$10 or $12
Iron
a
Right.
ticket.
I saw Iron Maiden. I saw
I got Van Halen 1984.
Master of Puppets tour. I was there at Long Beach
Oh,
Arena both
nice.
nights in a row. And the first night I got really sick. The second night I was better.
Because you were too drunk, right?
Oh, I was fucked up. We were doing quarters with Jack It was like, no, that's not good. But we stayed across the street at a motel. So the first night, I passed out with a pizza box on my face, and hey, we left. I get there. I wake up just in time to get there, and fucking Metallica's just starting. And I'm like, holy shit. Ran inside and got in there, but finally found my buddies. And then the next night, I was like, no, I'm not doing no more of that shit. But yeah, the tickets were like fucking $15-$20 a piece.
So how much do you think they would be now?
Oh,
if
probably
all those bands
about
were still in their prime.
Metallica,
$100.
and it was Metallica and
way
Ozzy.
up there.
Yeah.
Metallica and Ozzy.
Well, Ozzy's got the whole Ozfest, so
Well, I mean, yeah, but even an Ozfest ticket, like
yeah.
we got a deal on that through some buddies of ours, like the Frosty, Heidi, and Frank guys. Tiff actually got us hooked up with that, and we got them really cheap.
The shows are different too. The way they set them up, like back then, it was one opening act and then the headliner.
Yeah.
And now you buy a show and it's like an all day or 2 or 3 day thing with shit tons of bands. So
Those
that way they can
tickets-
charge more.
I think
Like the
they're charging-
Vans Warped Tour.
I think they were fans.
Yeah.
That's too like punk. I'm not.
I think this is the last year of the Vans
That's a
Warped
Dutchie-
Tour.
that's a Dutchie show.
It kind of turned into a dud. But like back in the 90s, that shit was huge. I still have a CD. It was like a sampler CD from the Warped Tour. That was just all these new bands that were just new on the scene. And they just made a little mix CD with one band from each. I mean, one song from each band. And that shit was great. I still love that. Kidney Thieves is one of my favorite from the first Vans Warped Tour.
Who
Kidney Thieves.
did they steal kidneys?
Hey, you know, one of
Did
the,
they really?
well, one of the things that I didn't see that Tiff sent
Oh shit!
was she goes ding dong shot.
We need to make that up.
Is that the next
It's
venture?
a ding dong shot. Okay, it was
Tequila and whipped cream.
So everything that they're going to come
Hey,
up. have to
tequila,
be-
butterscotch schnapps, tequila, and whipped cream.
As long as it's not on me, I don't care.
You know what? We need to go to Oaxaca and get some crema de mezcal. Because you can get tequila liqueurs that are like any kind of
Mine's
flavor, but they
empty.
only sell them in Oaxaca.
Oh, look it.
There we go.
There you go. Cazadores.
I got the real shit right here. Water.
That's air.
It was water.
You know,
He's just mad.
you know,
Damn medication.
You know, it's funny. You know, my boys, Drake doesn't really like to drink. Period. You know, I think he fucked himself when me and him and Dylan went to
No, it was
to San Diego.
No, it was New Year's a while back when it was one of his first times drinking, and he went overboard, ended up throwing up. And
Everybody does
Oh,
that. The
that's
first
he
time.
was
right.
like in middle school, so he hated it since. And then we went to San Diego.
It
like
just
2
takes
years ago.
practice.
years
You
ago,
guys
you're-
are still
2 years ago.
you're still pups. You know.
2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago, and then he started drinking a bunch of wine. Was it wine coolers? Or
No, it was the
margarita things?
Butteritas.
Yeah.
The margarita.
Butteritas. What is a butterita?
Yeah, the Budweiser fucking things. Those
Yeah.
are bomb, dude.
No, I thought you
The
said
Bud
butt.
Light margarita thingies. He started drinking them and kept on drinking, and he hated it. He was all, I shouldn't have drank this much, and like just he laid on the floor and he was like, I don't want to.
I remember having the world spin.
So I think when Drake decides to drink, he overdoes it and never wants to drink again. So it'll go like another couple of years until he drinks again.
Right. So, you know, Dylan. So Drake's not a big of a shot guy, you know, and like since Scott McLaughlin decided to fucking turn me and Vijay onto Kaotic whiskey, me and Dylan bought.
I don't think I
some
could drink
at
a lot of
grocery
that
sh-
stuff because of the spice
No,
of it.
No,
I don't
it's
think I
good.
could do it.
Dylan loves
It's not-
that shit.
Okay,
That
here's,
would probably make me sick, and then I could
No.
never touch it again.
Do you
like
like-
Southern Comfort?
I don't like that shit. That's too sweet.
Yeah,
this is
that's
just a
Southern
slight
Comfort.
sweetness, but it's herbal. But what it's really good with is that diet ginger beer.
I don't. drink
Nah,
it.
you just gotta drink it
No,
like
no,
a
it's not
shot,
beer.
dude.
Ginger beer. It's
Just
Yeah,
like
ginger
no,
beer is the same as
it's
ginger ale.
non-alcoholic.
Drink
Oh,
that
okay.
shit.
It's non-alcoholic. But you get the diet kind. There's no carbs. There's no calories or anything. But you just mix that with the cold cock whiskey. It's fucking amazing.
Have you ever had
Yeah.
tequila slammers? You can do that with ginger ale too, or
Yeah,
tonic water.
I'll have to try that.
Don't do it with good tequila. Because you're mixing it.
Well, you don't
like,
wanna do it with
if you only
shitty
have
tequila,
cheap
it gives
tequila.
you a
Well,
hangover.
yeah, you want some like
You want
Cuervo
good-
or something like that. Something that's like
Cuervo.
I'd do Queso.
well, because you're mixing it.
Cuervo.
Let's take
Dude, Cuervo is fucking bottom of the barrel bullshit. That's
I
like
know.
drinking
I'm
Coors
talking
fucking
about
Light.
making a mixed drink. Like I
No,
would
you
recommend
can't put it
doing
in
it
a
with
mix-
like the really good stuff.
JJ,
What?
shut the fuck up.
Okay, drink your shot and shut up.
I'm talking about tequila slammers. God damn it!
No, you
Not
can't,
shots.
dude. You can't. Jose Cuervo is like the poor man's.
That's why I'm saying you mix it with ginger ale.
Dude, nothing can save Jose Cuervo. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying something on that level. You
drink
you
good
mix,
shit.
You mix it and then you slam it on the ground, and while it fizzes up, you chug the whole thing.
You see that this
Or
is
if you
me.
get
This
good
is me
tequila, you
giving
just take a
JJ the goddamn
I'd rather
finger.
just do that.
Yeah,
Are you serious?
it's
dude?
a teenager
Come on.
drink. When you can't afford
shit.
good tequila.
Well, like with good tequila like this, you don't need you don't need training wheels.
You don't need mixers.
No training
You don't
wheels.
need chasers.
Well, that's training
No
wheels.
lemon or salt. This is good stuff.
Training wheels. No training wheels.
All right,
can
well,
ride
you
my
know,
bike
no,
with no
you
handlebars.
want to know good.
No
No, so
handlebars.
Dylan, he doesn't. You know, he got some bad news from his doctor. The doctor said, "Hey, you know what? Until you're done with the medication, you can't take shots." Now, Dylan likes to take shots once in a while.
Well,
But-
I don't drink to get drunk. I drink to just sit down and mellow out because the only times I actually drink is with you and Nino.
Exactly. Now, my point is now what kind of tequila does your Nino drink?
Only the top of the line shit.
How much does that shit cost a bottle?
I think the cheapest one we had is the one that's it. No, not the one that's in my room. He had a bottle that cost I think 200.
Oh no, keep going.
Damn.
I'm saying the cheapest.
Oh, the cheapest one,
No.
yes, was $200.
He had a 60-year-old bottle. Was it 60 or 70 year old bottle of tequila, and he aged it for another 7 years that he got from the Jose Cuervo factory in Mexico. And then he aged it for another 7 years until his birthday when we opened the bottle. It cost, I think he bought it for $600 or $700, and he looked it up online what it's like to, or how much it is to buy it from the factory online. It's $1,300.
Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah.
dude, and I can
That's some
I can
Cuervo
guarantee
I'd
you when you take a shot of that stuff, dude,
It's
you're
just
just like, smooth. You're like, oh shit.
Well, that's like the distilleries. We went to a distillery on Sunday,
Yeah.
and the booze there is just amazing. I mean, it was California with a K distilleries in Temecula. So it's like a block away from Tim's house. I'm like, holy shit, this is like too convenient.
With as many places you guys shout out, you start charging.
Exactly.
Because you guys are like,
we should.
No, what I'm just going to do is get some free shots.
I would just start saying like, yeah, we went to this place. And then if they ever say, hey, we saw you guys there. Okay, pay us and we'll shout you out.
What you do is you give them one freebie.
No free advertising.
You give them one freebie, and then when you tell them, hey, I can mention your name on the air again, but it'd be better for yourself to advertise.
Right.
Okay,
Exactly.
I'm good for September 8th.
But
I just got
you are?
confirmation. Yep, I'm good.
okay, so did you hear? Everybody heard that September 8th, the JJ's join us at Big Willow.
Will the Michelins last that long, or will I have to buy new tires before?
You're gonna need new tires.
Yeah,
you'll need new tires.
it'll be my birthday present.
So, but you like those Michelins, don't you?
Yeah, they're nice.
Well, now those are the Michelin Pilot Powers. They're not the RS. The Michelin Pilot Powers.
Yeah, they're like a good street tire because like my main style of riding is commuting, and it's perfect for that. But they stay nice and round. It's just like I love them. They just feel good going through
DRSs?
corners.
No,
Yeah,
he's got
the
the
Pilot
Michelin.
Power.
Remember the ones I took off of Raven.
I think
But those are the ones that you had
Oh,
on the track
the
the last
Pilot Power
time when I
2CTs.
wasn't there,
I
right?
think I get some Michelins on my van.
Yeah,
They could.
So-
they make
great.
good car tires too. They're expensive on cars.
So hey, Dave, you know what?
I like
man?
Yokohamas.
Dave, you're fucking bald, dude. You don't need to talk about gray hair. You're not growing it out anyways. So unless you ain't manscaping, and that's where the gray hairs are popping up. So you know what we need to do. We need to
get a conversation going between these two
we
fingers.
need to create a shot. We need to create a shot. And the
Tequila,
male
butterscotch
ladies,
schnapps,
and
and
the
whipped
male
cream.
ladies honor. Since we're talking about shots, and Tiff has been like chiming in. We need to do the male lady. So we need to create a drink. So Tiff,
I think that's gonna be a little personal.
chocolate
buddy.
liqueur.
Tiff, here's what I want you to do.
Chocolate. Come on.
I want you to create a shot that we can do on the air. That is, we're going to call it the male lady, and that is going to be your shot that we can do on the air.
Why the male lady?
It can't have too much.
because she's the
It's
Don't
a
add
long
too
story.
much shit to
Okay.
it. So,
It's
but
a long
anyways.
story.
Is it?
But anyways, back to my point. 'Cause
It's a funny story.
We keep making lefts and rights, and I'm telling you, we're trying to hit the main road is a chore. But Rick's from Final Sinners, the lead singer. Now, if you watch them live, I mean, Rick's has.
Did he chime in or no?
Is a very he hasn't yet.
Well, then what?
Fucking guy.
We were waiting for him to chime in.
But actually, I got Final Sinners that will be coming on the air.
Nice.
They're doing the new album, and they're going to be doing a gig, and we're going to be watching them in Santa Ana. What did
House of Metal?
No,
Malone's. That's House of Metal.
Nice.
Well, it's House of Metal. If Eddie and Mike are doing it.
Oh, okay. So, anyways, so he did a post. Now, if you ever watch Final Sinners, I mean, you know, Rick's is he's up there. He's got the makeup on, and he looks like this very sinister fucking guy, and he's just like into it. And now when you walk on stage, and people don't realize that when you walk on stage, you become this persona. Right? I mean, you know, Scott. I mean,
persona.
Scott, let me tell you something. Scott is when you're hanging out with Scott, he's a very laid back guy. You know, but when you fucking watch him
Put
play,
him behind a drum set, he turns to animal.
Dude, exactly. He turns into him. And that's what all performers do. They turn into that alter ego. And that's that whole fucking thing that they
put on a show.
You put on a show. So what got me to the point of bringing this up tonight was Rick's. He posted something on Facebook, and he said, "Wow, he found a bunny rabbit," and he said this bunny rabbit just seemed so stressed out, and he was taking care of it. Now, if you were to sit there and watch, you know, Final Sinners and watch him perform, like going, you would think that he'd be like the first one to like
cook it.
It blew my mind. You know, I'm like going, wow, you know what? Because you don't see too much of it nowadays. It was more so in our day, you know, back in the 80s and the early 90s.
Yeah.
But now, it's all the left wingers are so pussified out there, though. They'll just cry about anything. They'll say, oh, he's satanic, or he's racist, or he's that. So anybody, you know, can cry about anything. But yeah, back in the 80s, yeah. I mean, I remember what was it?
How is that satanic?
What? Are you
Just
talking about?
like putting on a show with the makeup and shit.
No, because it's a show, and they think that you're like, oh, because you got like an upside down cross, like
'cause
Slayer,
it's all heavy metal.
or you know,
Right.
you're biting a head off of a rubber bat that you're, you know, fucking evil, or you know, fucking killing animals and shit. And it's not that way. It's a show. You're putting on a fucking show. If you can't handle it, then don't come to the show. Don't watch it. Don't discriminate against
fruit
it.
flies on your beers.
It's because it's natty fucking.
It's like attracting bugs.
disgusting
They don't
ice.
fucking flies. I think with JJ's seeing things, dude.
No, it's like growing around.
Oh, I
like,
can see
hey,
it right
buddy,
there. It's been bugging me this whole time.
it's a beer fly, and it's a beer bar
Yep.
fly.
Fuck that thing, man. If that thing lands in my beer, I'm gonna drink it.
Yup. Your days are numbered.
You know, I'll drink it. It's no big deal.
Yeah.
Protein? Am I right, Dylan?
No,
Well, like a half
It's a
gram,
nasty
maybe.
protein, but it's protein. I mean, I'd rather just drink a protein shake, but if you want to eat bugs, that's on you.
You
can go vegan all you want.
Hey, we can go to Oaxaca and eat crickets.
But you know,
I keep going back to Oaxaca tonight.
Dylan, it was funny because you know we talked about a show. This is a couple years ago, and we were talking about the show and how people like they wanted to like germ free their kids, which is like, dude, your kid has to.
Yeah, they don't develop an immune
You have to
system
get
if
an
you
immune
do
system.
that.
Now, Dylan, he'd eat.
No, and Ziggy
he
probably
ate
like
dirt,
left him in dog shit when he was a
ate
baby.
Bugs,
Talking about that, I actually have a picture because mom sent me a picture when I was a baby eating dirt.
eating dirt.
Yeah.
Hold up.
we
Also,
all did
also
that
Facebook
shit.
Live right now.
you just jump in dirt. And
Yeah,
do your thing.
post that on Facebook
I
Live.
have some proof if you want to put it on the camera.
Look at that.
That's what boys do.
He's got
They
it
go-
right up on his phone, all ready to go.
There's Dylan
Eating dirt.
This
I
guy
remember
right
that.
there eating dirt.
That's what you do when you were a boy. You just got into shit and dig in the dirt and fucking whatever. You know, you don't
Jumping
give a
puddles.
Right.
shit. Jumping
I mean,
puddles, jumping fucking whatever.
I'm telling
You
you
make
right
it
now,
jump
I
at
don't-
anything.
I'd never get sick because I touched everything. as a kid.
I mean,
Throwing all the toys.
think about it.
Yeah,
how many
stay
times,
away from the antibiotic stuff.
Yeah.
how many
Antibacterial.
Dude, I swear to God, Dylan, we were sitting at a restaurant one time, and I was with him and his mom, and Dylan took a piece of gum underneath the table at the restaurant. and he's chewing it, and I'm sitting there.
Oh, nasty!
I was just in a
there's someone
conversation.
at this table, I bet.
I was just in a conversation with his mom, and I see Dylan just chewing away. I'm going, hey, buddy, what are you chewing on?
Too.
And he pulls it out of his mouth. Where'd you get that? And he under the table.
Hey, it's fair game.
It's. But that's how your body just, it creates its immune system at that point. But anyways, now, speaking of immune system,
so satanic bands are good to develop your immune system.
So now, as far as like Ozzy's immune system, he was the one that was under the most attack. I mean, think about it. If you take everybody in the history of metal, Ozzy Osbourne was one of the guys that just really took the heat for fucking everybody, man. And it was like, oh my God. And it didn't help that he pissed on the
Yeah, he got kicked out of San Antonio.
What was it? The Alamo.
But in my hometown of Virginia, they wouldn't fucking let him play for several years.
Oh, fuck those hicks.
I know. Fucking crazy ass fucking bastards. They're like, oh, he's
It's like
satanic.
Texas, some goddamn cowboy
they would
fans.
protest like places where they're going to play and end up like keeping them from playing certain venues. And a lot of these bands back then had to deal with that. They're like, oh, well, we can play here, but we have to skip this state. Don't go to Misery. It's
God.
called Misery for a reason.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Just take away one S, it is misery.
Yeah.
Right?
Horrible.
They had to add that little S to sneak it in to be like, no, we're Missouri.
Missouri.
Missouri. That is correct. Yeah.
Right next to Georgia.
A buddy of mine lives in Missouri, and that's what he's like, yes, it's Missouri. It's not Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
But, that was the deal,
They actually have some of the prettiest swamps there.
That's always an attraction.
Yeah, let's go to a fucking swamp, man. I want to fucking
go to
try
Mississippi.
and wrestle an alligator.
And get bit by 1,000 mosquitoes.
But
Mosquitoes.
I mean, if you think about it, see the media, because the media's really pissed me off right now. I mean,
When hasn't it pissed you off?
Right.
Yeah, no shit.
I mean, I
Why
swear
do you
to
pay
God,
attention to it?
Dylan. Well, you cannot pay attention to the media because it's all over the goddamn
I don't even watch
place.
it. Fuck
There's
them.
a reason.
It's just-
There's a reason we follow so many car pages and motorcycle pages and fitness pages. That's all that's on my Instagram because it gets me away from all the drama. Because if I scroll past all that, then I'll see like a little snippet here. It's like, oh, watch this recording and skip. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I see Zig sharing this
shit.
political shit. I'm like, whoop, keep scrolling.
Yeah,
The media is nothing but a bunch of fear mongers, anyways.
Exactly, because people that are afraid are going to buy more of the shit that are advertising in whatever the fuck they're doing. It's like Marilyn Manson was actually, I saw an interview. We were talking about the bands that are like these crazy satanic people, but he's actually like really smart. In this interview, he was talking about how the media manipulates people.
He was a nerd in school.
Yeah,
He
he's
was.
still a nerd.
He was.
He still
And
looks like a nerd. I
People
just saw
go
him
through
at
this
Ozfest.
fear cycle, and then like they get broken down into this more suggestible state, and then the ads come on, so they're more apt to like buy whatever the fuck they're advertising. So
Well,
now the media is making more money off the advertising because they're turning over better numbers.
Well, and the thing is that the media, what they do is there was a phrase, controversy sells, and the more the media, harped on Ozzy or they hopped on Judas
Oh yeah,
Priest.
now you got free advertising as a band.
Exactly. Now they're like, oh shit, and now they're like in court and it's on TV.
You know the band Ghost? They're touring with 3 of their dead singers on stage now. So they're like one of
They're
these
touring with 3 of
satanic,
their
like,
dead
theatrical
singers.
bands.
So they have to have the singers
So
dead.
they're supposed to be like bringing the corpses with them on tour.
Oh,
bullshit.
So they're going to get
God.
all of this negative press,
It's
and
like-
they're
it's
the
like
ones that
Family
wear
Guy.
the makeup like.
See, that's just
like a
stupid.
bishop, and they have bishop hats, but their faces are done up like skulls.
I'm not a fan of that band.
Yeah,
by the way.
that's
Yeah, they're a
just
hipster
stupid.
band for sure. I would not call them metal or anything.
No,
but they're
it's-
totally going for that same effect. Like they're satanic. They want to get that negative press because now you have shit tons of free advertising.
Well, now let's look at see what happens is the media goes into and what the album cover looks like. You had Dio.
Oh yeah.
Holy Diver. I mean, you know what I mean. And then you had Iron Maiden.
Oh,
Number the Beast.
I was
where you
at
had
a
the
record
devil
store
and it
once.
had 666 on it, and it was the devil manipulating people like puppets, and so they went to album covers and they just blew this shit up, and then next thing you know they had album burnings and all this religious right bullshit. They had these fucking campfire shit.
That is
Bring
the
all
best
your-
advertising for
It
free.
is. It is. You
Well,
remember
that-
that shit?
Well,
Scott?
I remember that, and
I was wishing they would
remember-
do that with my book.
Remember when bands like Judas Priest? There was a kid. There was some like suicidal thing that he actually was. They were trying to sue Judas Priest or get them arrested for like partial murder.
Oh, because that was
or
the
some
last
bullshit.
song on his tape when he shot himself or some shit.
It's something like that, and it's like
That happened a lot of times.
Yeah.
Ozzy was on that
That's
list.
bullshit.
A lot of people would listen to Ozzy and shoot themselves, or at least that's what the media wanted to tell us.
and
Oh, of
Ozzy,
course, yes.
Ozzy as well. Suicide Solution.
Yes.
yeah,
They tried to get some kid committed suicide, and that was one of his favorite songs. Okay, so now he committed suicide because of Ozzy. Really? No, fuck off.
Right. And, actually, like,
yeah. Parents
My
need
boys-
to take some fucking responsibility.
well, here's the thing. I've been listening to the shit since day one. And, and Dylan, I swear to God, dude, when Dylan got in my truck, and first thing I popped in, it had to been like Ozzy or it was Pantera, something like that. And
That's fathering
look at
done
this.
right.
He's still alive. Holy shit. Look at this. Dylan's still fucking alive. And Dylan loved that shit. And not only does he love that shit, and he still loves that shit. Now, mind you, he listens to the the fucking rap bullshit. I'm not a big fan of the newer
the
stuff.
one guy he ate right now, 6ix9ine.
Oh, 6ix9ine.
Nice.
Fuck that guy. But I mean, look at my son.
Well,
He's
music-
smart. He's in shape. It's not like
it's not the music that changes someone. It's who you hang out with. Because I listen to someone that's like Tekashi 6ix9ine, and he's over here talking about gang banging and shooting. But then they're like, "Oh yeah, the music changed you." Well, I'm not gang banging. I'm not shooting anybody. It's just I like the music. What's wrong with the music? It's the people you hang out with. That
right.
really changes you.
It's what you allow.
Well,
Yeah.
my thing is on that is just the way what they talk about. I mean, I'm from the hood. I'm from South LA, and when the boy's mom got pregnant with Dylan, it was like, okay, I'm not going to raise my son in my neighborhood. It's just not going to happen. I don't want that to happen. And so I moved out to San Bernardino. And of course, now it's San Bernardino Ghetto.
San Bernardino.
So
And we
San
still live in
Bernardino.
Kentucky.
it's still a lot better than where I grew up in South LA. But
San Bernardino.
I don't know.
but the
Nowadays,
thing
that's
is-
like a fucking metropolis now.
Yeah, San Bernardino is pretty bad. LA's starting to rise up.
I don't know. It's still fucking South LA.
It's still
They both
Mexico.
suck.
It's still a shithole, and I still grew up there. And you,
It's now Mexico.
Yeah, actually, my friend, I have a friend.
Just
She grew
saying.
up there too, and she was just telling me about a story. Like when she witnessed, as a kid, she witnessed another kid younger than her getting shot in a drive-by where like a stray bullet hit him. I was like, "Fuck, man!" People. have to
see
deal with a
that
lot of shit.
that's fucked up. I mean, and that shit kind of happens. It does. Hey Bones.
Hey, yeah.
I just want to give you that, dude. You're my boy. I love you to death, man. So Dave says, "Hey, you didn't invite me on the show, so we're going to talk about gray hairs.
Oh, we're gonna have a gray hair
it's
show.
the gray hair show, right? That's what we're gonna do,
I
Dave.
try to
Right?
hide that.
So are you guys just gonna talk about back in my day? That's the whole show. It's gonna be back in my day, movie tickets were 10 cents.
Zig will bitch about how bad my lawn is.
Dude,
See,
you're
see.
fucking.
I don't know
Dude,
what
hey,
lawn because he was talking about cost earlier.
No. Here's what it's like at JJ's house. Okay, you walk up to it. There's no grass.
None at all.
But you walk into his house, but he's got a roommate with fucking hairy ass legs.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. That chick's
What's her name?
Fucking hairy.
Actually, you know, I never
That
looked at
chick
her
is
legs.
hairy. I did. And she's fucking hairy. And she was like tripping on me. And I'm like going, what the hell?
Hey,
Really?
I'm being-
I'm not
That's because you
kidding,
cray
dude.
cray.
You back in your day, Nino would tell me stories like you'd get some ugly ass girls.
No, hang on a second. See,
Shit. There's a whole show on that.
There is the
Point
the
your
last
finger
call
again.
for alcohol.
Why do you think he married your mom?
My mom's beautiful.
I know. That said, why do you think he married her?
It's underneath you.
Where?
The Facebook Live has just been dropped.
Can you guys still hear me? You guys still alive? Oh, it's on the back camera too. They're looking at the desk. Hey,
Was there any gum under there?
All right, you got me?
I got you.
Am I still on? Okay, so now it's called the last call for alcohol. And let me tell you something, because your Nino is not fucking innocent about that shit either. So, Vince,
Who is?
I love you, and you know I do with all my fucking heart. But guess what? Fuck you too. You had the last call for alcohol too. We've all been there. Go ahead, Scott. Go ahead.
Yo.
Yeah, you've had the last call for alcohol, girl, haven't you?
No comment.
Oh, see? See, I admit this shit.
You do what you do.
It doesn't bother me.
I've done my
But
thing, and I've
JJ
done my time, but yeah.
But JJ's had the last call for alcohol.
Yep.
And
I'm like, damn.
and they were hairy.
Nope. I actually do not like hairy legs. But to tell you the truth,
You like hairy legs?
do not.
Oh, you don't.
I actually spent the weekend with like 60 goddesses with this huge event where it was just me running the cameras and one guy on sound, and just the rest was all beautiful women.
Yeah, but did you hit any of them? Just saying.
Oh, see, he
No
paused.
comment.
Nope.
Well, then, what's the point?
It was an event. Like I was
Well, you
working.
could have made your own event.
Truth.
Just say.
Which is usually the ultimate goal is to make your own event. I'm just saying.
That is true.
Yeah, it's. See, I hit
all right, now I want more tequila.
I did hit a brick wall. I was going to say something, man, and it was good too.
No!
And I fucked up. So, anyways, so you got musicians like. So Ozzy obviously is going to be like the. What do they call that? Like the go-to guy, not the go-to guy, the scapegoat.
Hell yeah.
Then there was. I think it ended with Marilyn Manson. Am I correct on that?
Yeah,
I don't think anybody else has been. Slayer's never really been attacked. Think about it.
He doesn't. He's too like skinny and wimpy looking to be any so-called threat. I'm sorry that anyone who would think that he's evil in any way, like he'd probably hit a piece of paper and hurt his hand.
Dude,
Like,
Dio was like 4 feet tall.
well, Dio was still a badass, so
Exactly.
Dio would still
Was.
kick Marilyn Manson's ass.
Right.
Just saying.
Right. So give me an idea. Who was your favorite? Who's your favorite artist, Dylan? I mean, as far as like heavy metal.
Like
That was like a really just like someone who just people just like the Religious Reich or whatever just really just despised.
One that they bashed on was what's his name from Nickelback, the singer.
What?
They're like, oh, because he's gay, and I was like, he's not gay.
No, I'm talking
okay.
about like
Same
devil
thing.
stuff. I'm not talking about that.
Okay,
We're talking manly stuff.
okay.
That's Chad Kroger, by the way.
Chad Kruger's gay.
Chad
You heard it here
Kroger.
first.
No, he
Sex
looks-
Kruger.
he
It's
looks
Chad
like
Kruger.
Kenny.
You heard it here first on Chaotic Radio.
I told someone I like Marilyn Manson. Like, he's a Satanist. I was like, no, he's not.
No, he's not.
It's just the way he dresses and performs.
Actually, none of his
Him,
shit is about Satan. How did they even get that about him?
No,
It's not. It's
Disturbed.
true.
I'm not good with names, but Disturbed.
Disturbed.
Disturbed sucks.
Oh, David Drake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
No.
not even
Disturbed
evil
does
at
not
all.
suck.
They suck.
They do
Well,
not suck.
you know-
They suck. They're just pop bullshit.
Well, here's the thing,
I'm not a fan of the
because
singer. Their music's good, but I don't like the singer.
Well-
yeah, they're kind of tight.
well, I could get where they got Marilyn Manson was the whole fucking Antichrist thing because he doesn't believe, he's not religious.
Well, didn't he say he was the Antichrist?
I'm not religious. I'm not an atheist because that's basically another religion. I'm not atheist. I just don't. I think that
belief.
Religion is a bunch of fucking bullshit that
I would say more.
They just want to, I mean, it's something to keep people
a new religion?
controlled. But that's a whole nother. That's a whole another story, whole another show. But.
Yay!
What he did is like he talked shit about he actually was being that he's very very smart. He talked shit about politics. He talked about shit about religion, and then when he did the whole thing with the bishop hat, oh my God, now he's the Antichrist.
Oh,
blah
no.
blah blah.
Dave does that every show.
Oh my God, and they lost their minds.
That's the best.
And here's the thing. Now, if some of these critics, let's say like some
it's the
goofball
churches. It's a goddamn pussified fucking Christian fucking babies that have to sit there and listen to this bullshit and create this so-called scare
social
tactic.
conditioning made by these fucking institutions.
But would they go see? Goddamn well, they've all seen Friday the 13th.
Maybe not.
Or Halloween.
Actually, I grew up in Virginia, and some people were against that kind of shit too.
I'm just saying.
There's people that are fucking against Harry Potter.
You know what's
Harry motherfucking Potter?
I saw one. There's a group trying to get Marvel to cover up the Hulk's chest.
What the fuck?
Get that.
That's how pussified this country's become, by the way.
It's not this country.
Oh, yes, it is.
It is.
It is.
Absolutely. what other country is running our country?
No, I mean, it's not
our
representative of the entire country. It's just a subset.
You go to China.
It's a few rotten apples.
There's some freaky ass weird shit you'll see in China or any other country for that matter. And it's like,
all right, chaotic radio in China.
Fucking A. And it's like they don't, discriminate against that shit. It's like they just enjoy it and deal with, whoever's into it is into it.
Hentai porn. Well, got like octopus or octopi. Octopi? Yeah. Octopi.
No, it's octopuses.
Octopussies.
There you
that
go.
will fuck a girl, and you're like, God damn, dude! But nobody says shit about that. They just joke about it. But
Right,
here, we can't.
right.
We have to cover up the whole
Zig,
chest.
I think you need to monitor Dylan's internet activity.
He's a grown man. Dylan is a grown man, and you know what? And I've raised him well, and I've always said, hey, whatever you take everything
If you
with a
think
grain
about
of
it,
salt.
an octopus could actually do
become
that kind
yourself,
of shit.
and I'm telling you, my son is a
They
very
can
fucking
squeeze into
awesome
a jar and undo
young
the
man.
lid. Octopuses are weird shit.
And seeing here for JJ still in the fucking octopus thing.
He's having like a fantasy
I don't
about
know
it.
if it's octopi, right?
No, it's octopuses.
Octopus,
Octopus?
octopi.
Octopussies.
It's
I think with cactus, it's
octopussy.
Isn't that a movie,
Cacti.
Octopussy?
Yeah, but octopus is
That was a
octopuses.
movie.
There's
Fucking
Sharknado.
guys,
It's one of the
man.
most selling because it's the most horrible.
Is it really one of the most selling?
Yeah, Sharknado.
I've never watched any of them because I'm just like, that's too ridiculous.
It's so stupid. It's
Yeah.
the worst acting I've ever seen.
It makes me want to drink tequila.
So,
Anything will make you.
anyways, JJ is handing my shot, and now I fucking forgot what I was going to fucking say because these guys
They're in sync.
like left and right, left and right, left and right, left and right, left and right. Oh, so anyway, so now you know damn well that people watched horror movies. It doesn't matter if it's Friday the 13th.
Wait, horror movies or horror movies?
Shut the fuck up for a second.
I watched plenty of
now
horror
you're gonna
movies.
fuck me up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up before you start make me hit a brick fucking wall again.
How about I'll agree with you that
shut
people
the
do
hell
watch a lot of
up.
horror
Shut
movies.
the hell up.
You
Okay,
all.
I need goddamn fucking silence right now. Okay,
Wait, hold on.
All right,
2
30
seconds of
seconds of quiet.
silence.
Fuck
All
me,
quiet.
dude. Are you fucking shitting me?
All
Okay,
quiet.
so now
I
this
wouldn't
fucking
shit you. You're my favorite
shut-
turd.
God damn it! I swear to God, dude. Hey, if anybody wants to be a good co-host, okay, the JJ spot is open as of right now. It's fucking got ass. There you go. That's right. No, I wouldn't do that to my buddy VJ, but she doesn't need to shut the fuck up.
So we were talking about horror movies.
So, anyways, they've seen horror movies, they've seen Halloween, whatever the fuck it is, but they go to a concert and then all of a sudden this guy is like the Antichrist. I mean, for reals. Do you realize that, when you go on, when these performers go on the stage, it is a show.
Like wrestling.
The same thing with Slayer. Wrestling, good example.
Wrestling.
Wrestling.
WWE is fake. Did I hurt anybody?
Well, so is
right.
every freaking movie and TV show. It's all acting.
Right. It's
the
all
same
fucking
thing.
acting. It's all it is a show. I mean, get the fuck off yourself. I mean, for reals. I mean,
Like Kiss. Kiss was a show they put on the fucking makeup.
Knights in Satanic Service.
oh no, it was called Kings in Satanic Service.
Knights and
Remember?
I heard Knights.
Knights.
Oh, Knights.
Yeah,
Oh
Knights
shit.
and- Knight in Satan's service.
Yeah.
Well, cheers.
It's like it's all bullshit. It's like Wasp.
Yep.
They called them white Anglo. What is it? What Anglo?
Quite Anglo-Saxon Protestant.
Yeah, but which is bullshit.
That's different from the band
No,
Wasp.
the Wasp.
Are you serious?
Wasp
I
is an
never heard
actual
that
term
before.
for a religious person.
Well, yeah, but what the Wasp when they made the band, that's what they were calling them, and because of the stupid terminology. So, but their actual names stand for "We Are Sexual Perverts."
No, you know what? Here's I hired one. It was Warriors.
No,
No.
I talked to Chris about this.
I'm
remember,
not,
he
I'm not
knows
saying
them.
that. I'm saying what the media said.
Oh.
It was like Warriors. I forget what the A stand for, in Satan's province or something like that. You're like, oh my god, and, anybody could. I could take Dylan's name as an acronym and make something fucked up about it. You know what I mean? I could take Scott's name and fuck it up. Zig. I mean, goddamn. I mean, can anybody think of something satanic?
you have
But
Z.
we will.
Well,
Zigtan.
No. What Zig's an acronym for Zig?
Zig infatuates groins.
jeez, yeah, my fucking groin when I scratched it this morning.
I'll think of a good one. God damn! What's with all the fucking beer flies in here?
I know. There's fucking.
I don't
shit tons
know,
of them.
man. I have no
bugging you
idea.
guys.
Did Dutchie leave some fucking bad bananas in there?
So
or something?
Dylan, I
Bad
mean,
wine.
you've been raised. I raised you on heavy metal,
Yeah.
and
Gotta get away from the microphone.
I mean, obviously, you're not like all fucked up over it because he never wants to blame what
I don't know, he
people
ate
listen
gum
to,
from under a table.
what they watch, and what have you. I mean, we're not talking about YouTube videos. We're just talking about heavy metal music.
Yeah. Yeah.
You love everything that I grew up on, and like whether it be Black Sabbath to Pantera to Slayer, everything, and you're still a normal goddamn human being.
Pretty much. I'm a boring being, as Mom said yesterday. She was talking to my girl. She goes, "He's in a box. You got to get him out of this box. He's just like his dad. He lives in a box."
Comfort zone.
And I was like, I do live in a box.
Is that what your mom said? I live in a
Yeah.
box.
Well, because you get out more now, but my life is just gym, work, and my car and my bike. There's nothing else. She's like, you got to get him out of this box.
Yeah, give it
Just a
time.
normal being.
Right?
Like you're working on shit. It's okay.
Theo says, "Look, Dad, I'm a real boy." Well, I mean, Theo's our barber, so he's been trimming the boy's hair.
Oh, the guy was on last week?
Yeah,
Yeah, no, he was cool.
Yeah, Theo's cool people, man. I love that guy, man. He's a great barber.
If
I
I
love
needed a
going to the
barber, I would
barbershop
use
and hanging out. I mean, good. Admit it, Dylan. When you sit there, it's a conversation the entire time. It's not like
yeah.
going to Supercuts.
No, oh my God, Supercuts, I remember going there. It would be the most awkward thing.
A gay guy cutting your hair?
Ew.
I always had a big chick.
Well, you thought it was a
You get
chick.
the big ones.
You
They always
thought
did
it
the
was a
worst job.
chick.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
You're like sitting there in the waiting chair going, please not the big chick, please
Hey,
not the
going
big
to
chick, please
Theo's
not.
is cool.
No!
You don't mind thick girls.
Dylan, are you next? Dylan?
Dylan, come here, big daddy.
Hi, my name's Secret.
Sometimes
My name is Shaniqua. Come on over and let me cut your hair.
Oh my God.
Tangent.
I tell you what though, before I started going to Theo, we had when I was living in Lawndale, when me and the boys' mom got separated, we would go to
Because you were in a box.
yes, I was. We would go to a place, and I always had the gay guy was always the one that cut my hair.
Oh, that sucks.
Hi,
But I'm telling you, the guy was like really fucking cool people, man. He was so. It was like God, a great conversation. But it got to the point where like going, now all of a sudden I think he's hitting on me.
Yep.
Okay.
And then it gets uncomfortable.
Well, you know, I
Did he try to shave your back hair?
I have no problem with that at all whatsoever.
Zig's like, I'm flattered.
Did he want to shave your balls?
You know what? I am. I am.
You know, I'm not gay, but I'm willing to learn.
It's a compliment to get hit on by a guy if you're a guy, because now you're liked by both genders.
It is.
No.
It is. It is. I
Been there,
guarantee
done
you.
that, and I don't like it.
I guarantee you,
That's a
dude,
good way to look at it.
If a guy hits
don't
on
like
me,
it.
dude, I am flattered.
I'm not.
Did you
I
say
am.
fatter?
I am, and I'm being 100%. I am being 100% honest. If a guy hits on me, I swear to God, dude, I'm like, fucking A, dude.
Well, there's a supervisor.
Well, where's the sound bit for
You
that?
can look, but you can't
God
touch.
damn it. See, that's why we need an engineer in here.
I still got it.
Where's Gandalf when we need him?
Oh, we can
There's
still
a-
isolate anything.
There's a supervisor at my
we need
work.
that.
It's all recorded.
There's a supervisor at
We
my
need
work.
what
that,
he just
I'm trying to talk here. There's a supervisor at my work that he's gay, and he was hitting on me while I was working on Friday.
Oh.
Or no, the Friday before. And I told everyone at work, and they're all sitting there like making fun of me. I'm all, well, have you been hit on by a gay guy? No, well, you're not hot enough to. So it's a compliment. Like I don't care. You know, I got to be straight up. Like, hey, I don't go that way, but it's nice talking to you. So I'm not. There's nothing to be against it. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, I remember the last time somebody was hitting on me. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry.
It's just
I don't
awkward.
do
That's
that.
all. That's all I'm saying.
He's like, okay, bye.
No,
like
but James,
Cleveland Brown.
but James is like, no, I like hairy girls. I'm sorry.
Sasquatch comes up to him. Hi,
it's who is it? Fucking from fucking Star Wars, man. It's Chewbacca.
Chewbacca.
A female Chewbacca goes up to fucking the JJ. He's like, ooh.
Actually, there was one time, like,
big guy.
I was with this girlfriend. I told my friends at work, I was like, okay, if she breaks up with me, I'm just going to go gay. And she did break up with me. And that's when that gay guy was hitting on me. And I was like, oh, shit. What I just said came true. And I was like, just turn around and walk away.
You're like,
but don't
no.
move your butt.
You're like, no, really, I don't have a vajayjay.
I was like, sorry, dude. I'm not into that.
Oh my God. I know. I'm flattered. I've been there before. Actually, I was with Dylan's Nino. We were in
San Francisco.
we were in Frisco, and we were taking we were just like kind of like strolling through fucking downtown Frisco, right near Haight-Ashbury, and we were with my sister B.
When is she coming down?
July.
July.
Yeah, next month it's gonna be awesome. July 26th. or 28th. So I can't wait to see you, B. I love you immensely. So we're walking on the street, and this guy is like going, and I can, you know when you can tell when someone's looking at you, it's just that feeling like, man,
Creepy stare.
Yeah. So now we get to this corner. We're sitting at the stoplight, and it's a four-way intersection, and I'm like, fuck, man. And I look over, and this guy says, he does this fucking, just like this. I'm like going. So I reach over and I grab Vince's ass and I says, I'm sorry, I got a guy.
Nice.
Vince was like, what you doing?
Did he punch you?
Just roll with it, baby. Just roll with it.
Just this
Fuck
once.
Oh my God.
Actually, have you ever seen these? I saw some videos on Facebook where these guys, like, they were going down an escalator and they would like touch guys that were coming up on the other side
yeah.
on
They'd
their
stare
hand
at
and
them.
give them this long stare. And these guys would get so pissed off they'd like start running down the up escalator, running over people to try to kick their ass. It was fucking hilarious.
That's some
How
Scott
dare
would
you
do.
look at me?
I can guarantee it.
What's that?
How dare you touch my hand?
I like,
man, that's-
we need to do that. We need to like follow Scott.
I just
fucking
grab
around.
whatever's in my hand and throw
We
it
need
at
to
his
follow
head.
Scott around, man. Just have someone like bring.
Well, that's the
someone with
thing.
us.
They were going
Hey,
opposite
just
directions on
go
the
over there.
escalator, so they
That's
were
what I said. You
already
just
gone.
grab whatever's near and
He's
just
like,
throw
go
it
there.
at his
Hey,
fucking
grab
skull.
Scott's
Oh, yeah.
ass. See that guy right there? Grab his ass, man.
No, my fucking faggot singer from fucking Day Zero would sit there and like, hey. I'm like, you faggot.
Actually, if you tried that on Scott, I bet
And he'd just
I
be
bet you
joking
Jim would
about it,
come over and
obviously,
kick
but
their
it's like,
ass.
what the fuck, dude? fuck out of there.
Fucking Scott, you're so homophobic, dude.
I don't go that way, and I don't even know that world. Fuck,
it's called homophobic, dude.
No, it's just called straight.
It's good.
You're both right.
I don't hate their life. It's like, hey, do your own thing. Just
Homophobic isn't about hate.
No, yeah,
It's fear of being gay.
I say they do what
It's
you
like
want.
you're so
I don't
afraid
give a
of
shit.
being
Just don't
gay
do it
that
to
you're
me.
gay,
That's all I
Scott.
care.
This fucking
I got
guy.
to take my meds. I'll be right back.
Okay, have fun.
Meds. Yeah, he's got to take it. He's going to take his
gonna
meds.
get
That's why he
pumped up.
can't have shots. Doctor said that you can't have shots.
I know that sucks.
And
You
it's
can't
about-
mix stuff like that. It will fuck you up.
Well, I don't. You know what? With Dylan, I don't take shots that often with him. It's like for like I don't know, some like an event or something like that. Like, or we're gonna watch, I don't know, MotoGP, whatever it is. But football's coming up. I'm actually gonna watch football this year. I'm really excited about football this year. People are not going to be kneeling. I'm just saying.
That's a big thing for him because he watches the media.
No, they'll kneel, but they'll be doing it in the fucking back.
They will
row.
do it.
Yeah,
In
they're
the
gonna
goddamn
have
bathroom. Fucking
all
A.
of the cameras in the locker room showing them motherfuckers kneeling, so it's still gonna be there.
No, they're not.
And
No,
you're
they're
still
not.
gonna be pissed
No,
off.
they're not. They're gonna
because
pr-
it's
they're-
still gonna trigger you.
They're not going to press that
And
shit.
the reality is, who gives a fuck what anybody else does anyway? It's whatever the fuck their choice is.
Hey, JJ, shut the fuck up and fuck off.
You fuck off.
Like he said. What was he saying earlier?
Hey, you know what? I realized earlier. Did you realize that this October, which is only a few months away, 4 years, Chaotic Radio,
Nice.
Zig Zone.
the Zig Zone, 4
The Zig
fucking
Zone.
years.
The
dude.
I think Chaotic
I'm,
Radio's gone on a lot longer than that.
Yeah, it has. But you know what? Dutchie.
Yeah, but it didn't matter until the
Dutchie-
Zig Zone started.
No, Dutchie and Kit is. I'm telling you, they're the reason why Chaotic Radio is still going. I have the utmost respect for them because you know what, Chaotic Radio is. We are there. We're going to pursue making sure that especially your local bands.
We need to do some chaotic
the
shows.
big thing. Local bands, local businesses. If you want to
block
if
party.
you want to run an ad on chaoticradio.com, you can hit me up at Avenger. Or I'm sorry, I was going to plug my business. You can go on to.
I mean, you still can.
You can go to Kaotic Zig Zone. That's Chaotic with a K. Kaotic Zig Zone at hotmail.com. And if you want, hot. Chaotic Zig Zone. Hot mail.
Stick it in your Zig Zone.
And you know, so I'm looking at Scott when I say
That needs to be
hot.
isolated there.
So you can go on to Chaotic Zig Zone at hotmail.com and we have some great deals going on right now. We want to plug, want to make sure that the IE is, going to put LA to shame. I'm born and bred in LA, and I'm telling you, man, fuck LA. God, Jesus, man, that's just a fucked up.
Yes,
IE.
my brother.
You know,
IE.
the IE is the shit.
The 909 or 951.
909
We're 909 here.
909.
909-360-8330.
951 phone number.
Yeah, you can
But
call
909
in
gang.
and leave a message if you want to advertise on here too.
Yeah, but if you want to advertise, I'm telling you, we get some great deals going on. Again, you can go on to Chaotic Zig Zone at hotmail.com. Hotmail.com.
Hotmail.
And I will definitely hook you
Zig
up.
likes the Hotmail.
Because and I like food. I need a food sponsor.
You don't need food.
Yeah. Tacos.
See, my son. I didn't say that. I didn't say I need food. I said I like food.
You like food, but you
But
can't
see,
have
you
it.
said I need food.
Dylan's got me on the portion control. So during the week,
You asshole.
he did not take it. He did not take out, the portions that we were supposed to be consuming, and I did. So I'm on top of it. But Saturday and Sunday, I have a Those are my 2 Sundays, and
you get a Sunday and
I get
cheat
2
day.
Sundays, Saturday
you get
and
a-
Sunday.
Isn't that the same thing?
Sunday.
And the main reason I get Saturday and Sunday because I walk 5 miles a day.
That's not enough.
It's enough.
It is not
Fuck
enough.
off.
Actually, that
and,
is.
Not enough.
It is.
For, like, 2
And
days a
so,
week.
And
See? So 2 days a week is not,
See?
not enough.
Five
this
miles
guy.
a
That's
day
only
for
10
5
miles
days a
in
week.
7 days. If you did 5 miles a day for a whole week, then I would be like, okay. But you get 1 sin day, which
5
is a
miles is
very
a good
bad
walk,
day.
though.
If we're talking like steak, ice cream, and sushi, I don't know, go balls out on a day. But Sundays, more like a cheat day. You can have like
Sushi's
ice
nothing.
cream.
You see
and
what
Chinese
happens when
food.
you have a son that's like doing the same thing that you did when
Well-
you were the same age.
But look at like what I do on my
Kinda
Instagram.
like you, huh?
If people, I'm not gonna shout out my Instagram name because I'm not like that. But earlier I posted for my meal I had a protein shake which was 215 calories, 35 grams of protein, and 3.75 grams of fat, with 3 eggs with cheese, which is only 240 calories, 18 grams of protein, and 4.5 grams of fat. That right there is a good ass breakfast, and that's a lean meal right there. So in total, 455 calories, 53 grams of protein, and 8.2 grams of fat.
Damn, 53 grams of protein is good.
Okay, so now I'm he's rambling this
He's
off.
right.
And
There's
me
a
and Scott,
reason I look like this.
look at each
He's
other like,
right.
what the
That's a
fuck?
good mixture of like,
I eat very healthy. It's beer that fucks me up. I love beer.
There's a reason I look like this. Exercise daily.
for me
and
it's
meal.
beer and junk food.
Meal.
If I didn't drink beer, I'd probably look just like you.
There you go.
No, you wouldn't.
I
Probably.
drum. I fucking work my ass off every goddamn day. I lift
you go.
heavy appliances all goddamn day.
You know, there's a lot of fat ass drummers. They work really fucking hard, but they're still fat.
yeah. Well, that
They're
my
probably
only
strong.
reason.
Yeah.
They're probably strong.
I love beer, and that's
It's
the
like
only reason.
Playing drums is like a really hardcore exercise, especially with double bass. It's like a really fast
No, it's
sprint.
cardio. It's absolutely.
It is.
But it doesn't necessarily burn fat.
You just have really cut up legs.
No, but like I said, I lift heavy
And
appliances
arms.
every day.
Let me hand this off to you, dude. I got to piss.
Okay.
I've been trying to piss.
Speaking of-
because we're still going till like 15 after.
Okay. I was looking for this picture forever. It was Marilyn Manson, the one I posted at. Who does that look like?
Like Marilyn Manson.
Yes, but who else? What other?
The actor?
Yeah, there was a movie that was about video games, and there was a dork in the fucking movie,
That
and he
looks like
talked
Nicolas
like
Cage.
a robot. Oh well, fuck you.
It looks like Nicolas Cage to me.
A little bit, yes, but no, he looks like
I
the
don't know
guy in
any game
Grandma's Boy. Have you ever seen the movie Grandma's Boy? You've never seen Grandma's Boy?
No.
Oh, you
think I
gotta
saw
watch it
that.
now. You'll laugh your balls off when you see this picture. You'll remind that picture will be stuck in your head, and you'll think, "Oh my god, it's a guy from Grandma's Boy." That's what I posted, and I got so many comments on it because everyone's like, "Yeah, it's fucking the guy from Grandma's Boy."
Shit.
That was at Ozfest this last year. That's right before I got shit faced because a buddy gave me that fucking goddamn hit of that sativa,
Oh, yeah.
and like, oh, good night, bye bye.
Bye-bye.
But it was like, it took like over an hour. I'm like, this shit doesn't even work. Give me another hit. I'm like, then I took another one.
It took over an hour for you to feel it?
yes.
Oh, wow.
And then
Because you usually smoke it is pretty quick.
But it was
if
the
you
oil.
like eat it.
It was oil.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And he goes, no, this stuff will make you, energetic, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, give me a hit. And I took one and then,
Energetic?
this sucks. Give me another
Yeah,
one.
one of the weed
And I
types,
took
the
2 more,
sativa,
and then
is a
good
little
night.
bit of an upper.
No.
Oh, it is?
It depends though.
I
It
have
affects
no idea.
everybody differently, but for some people, it'll help them do shit because not everybody just fucking smokes and chills on the couch.
I do not smoke weed or anything like it. It's
Oh,
like,
it probably hit you hard then.
oh, it kicked my ass. And it's like, that's not me. It's like, it just put me in a state of like, like Herman Munster. It was not myself. I was just a zombie. And just like, okay, let's go.
Good thing you had her to like monitor you.
Well, Rob Zombie just got on stage and it just hit me like,
Oh, when he was on stage?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be
Damn.
awesome though to watch though.
well, I was watching, but I was just like, pot makes me paranoid.
Oh, that sucks.
That's why I don't like it. I hate fucking pot. It does nothing good for me. Nothing good comes out of it.
Scott hates everything.
No, I love everything. Everything
Except
I
for
don't hate
beer.
anything but
Except
people.
for beer and Tiffany.
I hate
Scott
people.
loves beer and he loves Tiff. Everything else he hates.
Beer's good, but it's fattening.
He's like, you kids get off my lawn.
You get
That's
your
that's
goddamn
gonna be
shit
dad.
off my lawn.
It's gonna be dad when he's an old man. I'm gonna get him a rock, or he can sit in the rocking chair that he has from his dad, and I'll have a house with a porch. And he'll sit just like this, watch the kids go by, because he doesn't want to live past 80.
God damn kids!
What kind of torture is that? You have to make someone live. I'm like, I'm gonna make you live to your 100. He's all, no.
Well, what if you live past 80, but you can have like a cheeseburger every day still?
Well, at that point, he probably will eat anything he wants. He's gonna be like, I'll eat anything I want. Back in my day, you have that.
Don't grab it by the wire. That's how that dude caught on fire.
No, he didn't. and you know what? Dylan's right. I really don't want to live past 80 years old. That's when you start.
I hear you.
You know, you start shitting on yourself.
I got three words
dude,
for you.
I'm 50 right. I'm 50 right now. That's 30 years from now. So, I mean, let's just say hypothetically.
And
I don't want it to happen hypothetically. That say Dylan had a child, he got his girl pregnant.
Congratulations, Dylan.
I'm not having a kid.
You don't want to be a grandpa? Is that what you're saying?
For quite a few years,
I'm already a grandpa.
Well, yeah, you.
And he's the youngest out of us.
Yeah, I'm so old. I got fucking carded today.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay. But I'm just saying. Now
They have to do that at some place.
Well, dude, my buddy, Dylan's Nino is a great grandfather. For God's sake, he's a he's a grandfather.
Yeah, he is.
I'm sorry, not great. He's a grandfather, and he's fucking younger than me. He's a grandfather. He's younger than me.
Oh, that could have happened to me very easily.
Oh, what? I have
people my age that are great grandfathers.
Cool. Or that's. Anyways, let's go. Let's go back to what I was saying. So let's say that Dylan has, him and his girl have a kid.
Like right now.
Congratulations!
Okay, so that's fine. But so now, if
I can have a kid right now
at 80 years old.
Yes, that was
a kid right now.
I call my life at 80 years old. I don't want to live past that. I really don't. I don't know what you're gonna think of that. But all I know is that after that point, I'm shitting on myself, I'm pissing on myself, and I'm just fucking an asshole, and I'm grumpy, and I'm probably like
today,
right?
You're gonna wear a diaper, shitting yourself. You're gonna deal with it.
And like earlier today, I was taking a dump. Dylan gets home, right? So Dylan fucking walks in. He says, "Hey, what's up, Daddy? What's up?" Jesus. And so he's like going. Dylan says, "Hey, Dad, I got to take a crap, man. You're gonna get off the toilet.
I got to take a dookie.
I got to take a dookie."
A dookie.
And he's like, "Are you done? Are you done?" And then I said, "Okay, I'm done." And I go, "Hey, Dylan, are you gonna wipe me?"
Fuck what? I'll wipe you.
I said, "Dylan, are you gonna wipe me?" He's like going, "Fuck you." I said, "Come on, Dylan, come and get some practice in."
Hey, you know what's cool? What's cool about that?
You know, I just
Tiff.
let's be honest. I don't want. My kids to fucking wipe my ass. I really don't.
What about your girl?
Look at Ray.
Then buy some insurance.
Well, see,
hire a nurse to do it.
That's what Dylan said. Dylan says,
"What about your girl?
The art school can do it." Well, what if I says, "You know what? I'm going to kill art school tomorrow."
Oh.
So,
Tiff offered it for me. She goes, "If you ever get old and you need that,
I'm not going to kill art school."
Like,
make sure I phrase that correct on Dylan.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to hear that shit. No, Atsuko, I'm not going to kill you tomorrow. I was just funning with Dylan. I said, I'm going to kill her tomorrow. And so, I'm not going to kill you.
But we have it on recording now.
I still want to get pussy till the day I die. So.
Yep.
And Atsuko is some good stuff.
Jesus, dude. What was that?
I'm holding a fart.
That's all we got more shots. So why is Tiff sending me a happy face?
No, I just told you if you were listening. I said
he doesn't listen.
Tiff was
I was taking a piss.
No, when you were talking about that.
Like 2 minutes ago.
No, Tiff was offering those services to me like when I get old. So I'm like, hell yeah, that's cool.
No, Dad.
Tiff will wipe your ass?
Fucking A.
Oh, Tiff.
I would not make one.
Oh my
God,
great.
Tiff. You're the best. You see that?
It's like when you get old, I'll do that for you. I'm like, oh, that's cool.
That's nice, but I wouldn't let somebody do that. That'd just be no.
Oh, so if you're in the hospital, you're not going to let a nurse do that?
Well, nurse.
You know what? I don't.
Your girl is okay. So your girl that you're hanging out with,
I wouldn't want to make her
that
do
sucks
Put it
your
that
balls and whatever else is not okay to wipe your ass.
I don't.
Well,
I don't.
why would I
don't-
subject her to that?
I don't want anybody to wipe my ass.
If it came down to where you couldn't do it yourself,
What if she licks your gooch?
What's a gooch?
No, hey,
Part between
hey
your-
guys,
that's a taint.
hey guys,
we call it a gooch.
A gooch.
check it out.
Why a gooch?
Check out here's props to the mail lady. She says I'd wipe ass and pluck gray hairs.
Aw.
No,
She's a keeper,
pluck
Scott.
gray nut hairs.
Ow! Ow!
Oh, dude, see that? You see that, Scott? You have a good woman, man.
Yep.
You know, and
As some would call freaky.
You know what? You know what? You know why, Scott?
Oh, you have no idea.
You know why, Scott? Because we have Asian women.
Yes.
You know, and
Yes.
and Asian women are
Wait,
really
Rocky,
good
wrong
about-
time.
Yeah, me Rocky, wrong time.
No, I said we Rocky wrong time.
Right.
Rookie.
You know what? Atsuko, as much as I piss her off, you know, and
Which is like all
it's
the
not
time.
it really. I don't like piss her off like if we're like face to face. It's what really pisses her off is the shit I say on the air. And I mean, you gotta think about that. It's like, holy shit, that's like being married to a musician. And then and like all they do is write about love songs. And then so if you're married to that musician, are you gonna like, oh, is this us? Am I correct? Does that make sense?
I had to like
Okay. Let's see. Obviously, these fucking guys
But
are
you
not
lost
paying
me,
the
like,
fucking
when you
attention.
said, "Is this us?"
Okay, so let's say Vijay
Woo!
is a singer of a band.
Yeah.
And
Rock and roll.
and what he does is he
Thank you. We love you all.
he likes to sing, he likes to write about love songs, whether it be, you know, love, hate, you know, hate, whatever it is, you broke my heart, blah, blah, blah. But he's in a relationship.
You grew
So
your back
now
hair too long?
he writes these fucking songs. So he's very happy in his relationship.
But yeah,
Okay,
that's a good
shut the
example.
fuck up.
I said it's a good
Shut
example.
the fuck up.
Fuck you.
Fuck up. Okay, fuck this guy, man. I swear to God, man. I can't get fucking JJ to talk for, you know, for anything when I got bands on. And now it's only me, Dylan, and fucking Scott inside here, and he can't shut the fuck up. So
Damn
anyways, so here it is. So now see, and this is what I got. So,
Okay, so I'm writing songs that are about love and hate while I'm in a relationship with somebody.
yeah, so
it's part
yeah.
of the act.
So exactly. Okay. So now can you shut the fuck up?
Yes.
You writing
No.
love
All right.
song?
Baby.
So now your girlfriend, so you're in a great positive relationship, and then your girlfriend's like going,
Giggity.
oh, you know, and now she wants to relate that song to your relationship. Like maybe you wrote a song, and all of a sudden, you know, you guys had an argument, and all of a sudden, it's like, oh, you wrote that about us. You know what I'm saying? Does
My
that make
response
sense?
is, are you fucking Yoko Ono? Because shut up.
Oh my God! Fuck, let's not even start about Yoko Ono. But you see where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
I mean, does that make sense? I'm not a good songwriter. I'm a drummer, and that's what I do. I mean, I know Matt Onimus that from Resistance. He's a really good songwriter. He actually writes most of the material for Resistance. Me, I'm just a dumbass. I can. The only thing I really do badass is work on motorcycles. And I ride motorcycles very, very fucking well. And I can teach you how to ride a motorcycle very, very well. Other than that, I'm a dumbass.
You know what else he
That's
does
three
very
good
well?
things, though.
I fuck my girl really well.
No, you chew your food loudly very well.
Oh,
All sit across the table.
and that is the apple.
Does it go at
No,
the end?
he has to take that little short breath in between chewing.
And that is the repeat from fucking my son, who does the same goddamn thing.
Wait, what?
Doe!
You
Busted.
do the same goddamn thing.
About what?
You chew fucking very, very loud.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
No.
Yes, you do.
You just don't
He
know
sits.
it.
Yeah, he
In
does.
the-
Yeah,
in
that's
the
right.
movie
You don't
theater, I
fucking
mean-
know it. He's he breathes and chews at the same time.
That's a talent.
I stop chewing when I breathe. When I breathe,
Chewing
I
when he
stop
breathes.
chewing.
He stops breathing when he chews, so he has to take a short breath in between.
See,
Hey, why do you think he's had his girlfriend for so long?
we need video of this for the show.
and we do. And you know what? I'm
Eventually I'll
going
set
to
the recording 'cause
record.
It'll get quiet.
I
I'll
will
do this.
record.
I'll do that.
I will record.
You're gonna record yourself, and you're gonna be like, "See, I'm quiet." And
Oscar likes to record me sleeping.
Sleeping.
I had a hiccup. I don't know if it was a hiccup or burp, but
Is it 'cause you
came
snore?
up when I was
That was
talking.
a drunk up.
Right? Oscar likes to record me sleeping. And then she actually posted one time. I was like, "Oh, don't do that."
Kind of creepy. But
That is, I don't do that.
Tiff never do
But
that.
she does that stuff and she shares it with me. And then she puts like these little meme faces on me. And she did one where I was snoring and she put like a little
thing as a
bear,
meme face.
like a little bear fucking nose on me. And
See you on Snapchat.
You mean a filter?
That's actually goddamn pretty funny.
A meme is
It was
a meme is a picture. I'm look at you guys in the nowadays age, right? A
Yeah,
meme
he's
is a
talking about a
picture
Snapchat filter.
that makes fun of something, and then you're talking about a Snapchat filter.
Yeah, it's a Snapchat.
where it has the
Okay,
ears and the
yeah,
nose.
whatever.
That's a
The-
Snapchat filter.
Yeah,
And
that's
then you got
stupid
the
gay
emoji.
shit.
He's
I
computer
gotta-
illiterate.
Yeah.
it's stupid fucking
Millennial
bullshit.
age.
That's
Millennial
it.
age.
Yeah, the millennial. And yeah, you guys are wonderful.
Millennial.
You guys
No.
are fucking really wonderful.
I'm
It's actually
great
not my son, because my son has a good head on his shoulders.
Yeah,
it's not like
You
the,
should see. Oh,
Oh,
my God.
Jesus
Go to a
Christ.
college. Oh, you're gonna be so annoyed. I remember when I was in college.
could be
there
any
were some-
time. That
there
could
were
be
some
any
parents
decade.
inside my class, and I'd sit there and talk to them, like, "You're so nice. All these other kids are very annoying." I'm like, I know, because they sit there on the phone.
But what I did a
I
show
could
where
never be a kid these days.
No. We did a show where Dylan did you were when you were in college, you were at RCC, and you did a paper, and the teacher didn't like what you said because you said something that was anti-liberal or something like that.
Fucking
'cause
liberal teachers.
Fuck liberals. That's what I said.
We were talking about the Black Lives Matter movement, but I wasn't for it. And she was like, "No, well, the assignment is, what are the good points of it?" And I was like, "Well, why do I have
Zero?
why do I have to be for it?" She's like, "Well, that's the assignment." I was like, "I don't want to."
If you're a good teacher, you're going to do pros and cons.
so I
I'm
did
sorry, but that's fucked up.
I did a pros and cons, but the cons came out on top. So.
Oh, what you should have said is, "Am I black?" Then why am I supporting it? It's
Yeah.
like it's I nothing against it, but I'm not black.
You don't have
why
to be
am
black
I gonna
to support it.
Well,
I was like, the page-
so
Whoa,
I'm gonna
But
kneel.
he's making a really good point. Like he couldn't find a good point, so he wanted to like weigh the pros and cons.
She
and he said
wanted-
the cons came up on top.
She wanted
That's good research.
She wanted the paper to be, what are the pros of a social movement?
Nothing.
And we were given a part, or there's groups. and
Antifa!
My group had Black Lives Matter, and I was like, why do we have to do pros of a social movement? And I was like, why can't we write a page about our feelings on the movement? How is it
exactly?
going? And she was like against it. She's like, well, the assignment is this, and I was like, I'm not gonna.
No, she just wants to make it like a positive thing,
Yeah,
and that's
like,
bullshit.
That's like if you want me to write
a
something about
one-sided-
religion, I'm like, I'm not religious, so I'm not going to write this paper.
Yeah, I'm
Well, it's like
siding
if-
with Dylan on this one.
Yeah, if you're not Christian and they're saying, "Hey, what are your sides on Christianity? What do you like positive about this?" You'd be like, "I'm not Christian." Well, why do I have to write about it? What I have nothing to say about that because I'm not Christian. It's the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's what they do. Is what they want to do. Is they want to force you to do the whole believer thing.
But that's why it's all
which is the
bad
same
now,
thing
because-
as we're going back to music. This is your persona. It's because it's your persona doesn't mean that that's what you were believing. Like Slayer. How come Slayer wasn't like
They were.
they were.
but very little. They weren't as
They
bad.
weren't as popular as the other
Yeah,
bands.
it was more of the really, really high end bands like Priest and Ozzy.
Yeah, but
and,
think about it.
you know.
God
Yeah, 'cause
hates
they're
us
like-
all. You know
well,
what I
I
mean?
know
Or
this.
Rain in Blood. I mean, think about
South
that.
of Heaven.
South of Heaven.
Okay, but look at
the entire album.
They were trying.
You know,
what about fucking Lamb of God?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes.
Burn the
Oh, my
Priest.
God.
There's a million
Love 'em.
more bands that are so more satanic obvious, and they don't give a shit.
But it's not satanic.
There's actually
That's
real
the thing.
satanic
It's
bands,
not
too.
satanic.
I'm just saying, but
there
their
are some
image-
that are fucking real.
But
Right.
their image
Yes.
is satanic.
Right.
And there's bands that are like not as known that are way far above that than Slayer ever was, or Lamb of God, or any of those. But I mean, it's like, it's just an image. It's a fucking goof. It's a fucking show.
It's
for
a
Christ's
show.
sake.
But
Right.
people
Like with
just
Dave.
buy it.
Dave goes on
Hook,
stage.
line, and sinker.
As soon as we go on and play, what's that fucking one about the priest? Not No More Tears. What's the other one? The one about the fucking priest that was all fucking
Millionaire Man.
no.
Oh, you're talking
Miracle
about
Man.
Miracle Man.
Yeah.
He was talking about the
Yeah.
TV evangelist.
Miracle Man.
When we play Miracle Man, Dave goes on with that fucking saved priest hat
Yep.
Right.
every show, and it's like that, and he'll be like the cross and this, but he won't turn it upside down. He won't go crazy because I remember the first
Catch it
time
on fire.
before I even joined the band, I saw him in Elsinore, and one of the ex I was with at the time fucking like was trying to like make it stupid and crazy, and he had a cross that he made, and he just had it on stage. He'll just sit there and hold the cross. He doesn't turn it upside down and go just stupid with it, but she grabbed it and put it upside down, and he's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Like, no,
What the fuck does it matter?
no, but it's like
still the
he's
same
not,
thing.
He's not trying to portray that image. It's like, why are you trying to push the image like that? Like, we're not like that. It's like, it is what it is.
Pussy.
And he's not.
It is what it is.
He's not satanic in real life, and neither was Ozzy.
You don't have to be satanic. It's an act.
Yeah.
That was the whole point.
Yeah.
Well, the whole thing with Ozzy was he put him on blast. Who was the fucking TV evangelist that he was?
Jimmy
Swagger.
Jimmy Swagger.
Yeah.
Jimmy Swagger.
exactly.
So now here was the
Jimmy got busted.
Oh, remember
Yes.
Geraldo did too.
Well,
Fuck Geraldo.
Years later, yeah.
Here's the problem.
Fuck that motherfucker.
See, now Jimmy Swagger got that. He was the first one to do that big album burning,
Yeah.
where he had people like. I mean, there was like a huge a pile of albums. And they did all the burning. So all these parents took all the fucking Ozzy albums.
Imagine
and
all the
shit
toxic
like that.
fumes they.
And what did it do?
And then and guess what happened?
Nothing.
A year later, Jimmy Swagger got busted with a fucking hooker. He got busted with a hooker. Okay, so now here you are, some guy that's going to be like, oh my God, and Jesus, and blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? I don't know, but as far as the Bible is concerned, that Jesus never was with a hooker. I know that he touched a hooker's feet and he cleaned her feet, but I don't know that he
touched her.
You know what I'm
They actually
saying?
they used to say that Mary Magdalene was a whore, but actually that was a fucking cover up because she was actually like a super wise goddess woman, and that wasn't the case.
Well,
but she went down in history as being like the holy whore.
Who said Jesus touched a hooker's feet?
He did.
Zig did.
Go
Really?
ahead, go,
Just now.
go look it up. I'm not going to see. I was raised in a Baptist Southern Baptist home.
they're the worst
I
at
want to see
fucking
video. of
Just
that.
go ahead. Just go ahead.
You cannot trust Baptists because they
Well,
will
he-
fuck everything up.
I got to see video to
they
believe
do.
that.
They do.
That sounds like some bullshit.
No, it doesn't matter what religion it is. Everybody fucks it up, and I think it's a bunch of bullshit. And if you look it up, it doesn't matter what
Everything
Bible it
got
is.
lost in translation.
Jesus cleansed a whore's feet.
A horse.
And he ate her out,
I think
too.
it was. I think it was a horse.
Okay,
I think it was a horse.
It was a horse. So
I think
if
that's how it
anybody wants to
sounded.
chime in,
misconstrued.
I'm telling you, we've got 2 minutes. So I'm just saying.
2 minutes, my ass.
Yes, we
started
did.
Like fucking like
hey, Dylan, run
9:20.
inside there.
Oh,
Look
we
at
started
the
at 6:20.
clock on.
No, we
where
got
it
about
says the
5
zig
minutes.
zone, and tell me how many minutes there's left.
7:20. We started at 7:20.
Oh, so we got 9 minutes.
I'm just saying. I mean, the whole religion. I'm gonna do religious show. I really am.
Yeah, we did one. That was one of the ones that you had me on before I was co-host. Remember we did a religion show? And you're like, I want this omniverse guy to fucking come out here and put his point on there.
Did I
Because I
really?
was all
I
talking
will
about how shit
contradict
is
a
like
motherfucker all day
inside
long.
you.
Wow, 4 years. So, Dylan, how many minutes we got left on my? It should be on deck
Put
A.
on number N.
It's not on.
You have to click
I
that
have
little
him
red
muted.
button.
You have to
There's
click
a-
the button, Zig.
Click the god.
No, you got to. There's a little toggle switch. Look this way.
He's saying you have to.
You are unmuted
No,
here.
you're on.
You are unmuted, Dylan.
The
red button's on your side.
It's on your side. There's a little red toggle switch.
The Jolly
what?
Candy
No,
like
I'll tell you
button.
what.
That thing?
I'll tell you what.
That
There it is. It's a toggle switch, like a starter fucking switch. How many minutes do we have?
All right, what am I looking at?
You're looking at the screen, and it shows
This one?
deck A. Yes, it shows how many minutes are left.
8,
Or
4.
Oh, 4 minutes. Okay, very
no,
good.
I'm trying to up here.
It's
It
counting.
It says
co-
remaining 105.
Yes, we're
No,
going
Here all
it
night
doesn't-
long, baby.
It's not remaining 105. I know that.
Telling you, it says 105.
Did you forget to hit
There's
start?
no way.
That's all. That's the only time that's up there. And it says there's current, but the time's going up. It says 8 minutes 22.
Oh, that
seconds.
means we've been on for 105.
We've been on.
No, that
We
one's going
we
down.
have 8 minutes left.
So-
like I
This
thought.
one's a. This
We're
one's
on
just
for 120.
106.
Okay, so we
right?
got 8 minutes left.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
We got
I
8
was
minutes
right when I said 9:20.
Okay.
I was absolutely correct.
Scott
Well,
was
I mean,
watching
you
the
know.
time.
Hey, just look it out.
I'm trying to be independent, you know, and the whole engineering thing is new to me, and I'm trying to get us squared away. I'm not going to mention, you know, people, you know, that or a person that fucked up and could not be here to engineer our show because it wasn't my fucking problem.
Yeah, well.
You know, but it all of a sudden I'm the bad guy about the whole deal. But
Yeah, you
know,
are.
But she fucked up. Oh, did I say it was a
Whoops.
she?
Now we know who
Still
it
didn't
is.
say a name.
I knew before.
Where's
But you know, what do you
Zig,
do?
you're the bad guy.
Where's Gandalf?
I'm always going to be the fucking bad
He's
guy.
never coming back.
Are you serious? Why?
I
don't
like,
know.
you know, Gandalf was a badass motherfucker, dude, and I liked the way
That-
he chimed in.
Oh my god!
But-
sound bits and all this shit. That was great.
You know,
Gandalf?
I'm not.
That's what we need.
I'm not.
Any engineers that are looking to work very, very freely, cheaply, that know how to do their shit, you know, that we can
And are willing
There
to
are-
put
there
up
are
with
or someone
us.
that's just looking for,
Actually,
you know,
there
to
are
be on the show.
Well, you know what? I have to admit, it's
We need
nice when
somebody.
we have a band in. I like to have an engineer. I don't want to do it myself.
No, we need an engineer.
There
Absolutely.
is a lot to do when you have a band live.
Not just such sound.
Well,
bits,
I'm going to sit with
et
Kit
cetera.
this Saturday, so
Have
I'll learn
Drake
the
do it. He
shit.
sits out in the green room every single night. That's all I hear.
Drake is
Just have him sit there, and then he can go on his phone.
Talkies?
He doesn't have to.
He
No,
doesn't have to listen.
no, no.
Him and his goddamn talkies.
No, you just turn
No.
off the mic, and you're all
He
good.
doesn't pay any attention to this kind of stuff.
Pussy and Tools. That's the only thing that's on Drake's mind.
Yep.
His car.
I'll handle
Oh,
it.
and his
I'll
piece of
fucking learn
shit
that
fucking
board.
Ford.
Ooh, Ford. Ooh.
He's got a Mustang.
Oh,
GT.
shut your fucking ass! I'll take a Ford any day over a piece of Chevy.
Dude, you drive a Nissan. Shut up.
no,
fucking guy.
no, but I have a fucking piece of Chevy that I'm selling. Yeah.
Yeah, good point.
Probably
Either
because
Ford
you
or
fucking drove
Chevy.
the
No,
goddamn thing.
the
ground,
owner
man.
No,
of a
no, I
Ford-
put fucking a lot
Oh,
of
the
money.
worst
into it.
is
Mustang.
Buick.
Drake, he hates Ford. He wanted the
Toyota.
Mustang, and then he was like, I hate it because I have to. Everything keeps on breaking.
Toyotas ain't bad, but
It's
their
a
newer
Ford.
engines break more and cost more.
I have
I
a Chevy
disagree.
Camaro and have no problems with my car. I just got to change my rotors.
I've
because
had a
they're not good
Camaro. I had a
enough.
Camaro Z28. That thing was the biggest piece of shit I ever had in my life.
Well, you're not supposed to floor it every fucking time.
No, this is my ex-wife's car.
Shit,
for
I
Christ's
had
sake.
I had a
She
99
drove it- she
Camaro,
didn't even
dude.
drive it
I had a 99
crazy.
Camaro, and that thing fucking ran perfect the entire time I had. Did not, Dylan.
Yeah, it was
And
only,
Dylan's got 2014.
I have a 2014 RS, and that I've drive the piss out of that thing. I have nothing wrong with it. And then I've put on mufflers that Dad got. I bought a cold air intake. I put on spacers for my wheels because I'm running 275. in
Chevy,
the rear.
bitch.
I'm doing a
Your
lot of stuff
Chevy
on my-
bitch ass can
Nice.
suck my Ford ass. How about that?
I
Are
got-
you
no,
doing the
had
little
Ford
American
trucks
Express
that have
spokes on it?
outrun fucking Chevy fucking trucks 1,000 times.
So this is how we close our show. We start talking
Yes.
shit to each
Fuck
other.
Chevy.
It's just fucking
My Fords
Ford
have outlasted
dumb
fucking
mobiles.
Chevys 1,000-fold. Just saying.
Fuck this guy.
You can suck it.
You know, with either Chevy or Ford trucks,
Oh, and he's got both the fucking
their
things.
trucks are built like really well, but their cars suck ass. Like pretty much any GM, Buick is the worst.
Chrysler. Chrysler. Sucks.
I have a Jeep, it's a Chrysler, but now it's a Fiat. So who knows what the fuck's gonna happen? I got 71,000 miles on it, and nothing's gone wrong with it though.
Dude, nobody talks about
Nice.
Christ.
You know how many fucking miles?
Wait,
are
that's
on
a
my
99 though, right?
My
No, the
Ford,
14.
Oh,
My Ford truck
Mine's
had
14.
like 275,000 miles on it, and never fucking had a problem.
All right,
And
you
so
know
someone
what?
crashed.
Toyota
Go
engine
take
at
a look at
230.
how much time we got left, dude.
Well, what time is it? 8:20 was the.
we got about 2 minutes.
We got 4 minutes.
Let's close it.
We got 4 minutes. Set all this.
Let's pump some local band shows right now.
Well, all I know is
Because we were talking about Rick's. We were talking about
Rick's. We got that going on.
Dianthus.
They got something
There's
going on in
who's
August.
playing?
Well,
They got
if
someone-
he wants
I don't
he
know
wants
if
that
it's local.
free promo, he's got to chime in.
Actually,
Just
actually,
saying.
Dianthus is they're going to be on the air July 30th. Here on the Zig Zone, they're going to be doing their album.
Speaking of live performances,
The first Dianthus
Wait,
album,
are they
they
doing
did
live,
singles,
or is
but
it just-
this is their first album. No, we're not going to do live. We're going to play the CD.
okay.
But that's going to be awesome. I can't wait. You know, we've got a couple of other bands booked. I've got Final Sinners booked.
Yeah.
I'll get some more shit on here too.
And
Yeah, Scott wants to bring some bands on.
well, see, you know, here's the thing. You know, I've got a lot of bands that hit us up, but
Zig has to see 'em
really
first.
have you have to. It can't. The recording sounds good.
Oh no!
But I want to see you. I want to see you
Really?
live. I want to see you live.
And we
now,
want lots of
you
free
can sit down,
stuff,
now,
CDs, albums, t-shirts.
here's the thing. If I go and it's Mr. Crowley, for instance,
but that's not. We're not original.
I'm just saying. Just hear me out here. Hear me out. If I go and see Mr. Crowley live, I'm going to live an experience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's
a show.
It's not like I'm just hearing some kind of copy band. I'm hearing a tribute band. If I'm going to see Fire on All Cylinders, they kick ass live. Boom. It's it. It's a given. I have to see your band. I mean, it's just like shit. I'm not gonna just bring you on because you have a killer recording, but you sound shit live. Yeah. And I've got I don't know how many bands that have sent me material that I've seen live and like.
Okay, I want to pump one more band.
Well,
Mendenhall Experiment is playing this Friday
yes.
at MTL in Riverside, 629.
Mendenhall Experiment.
I was gonna try to make that one too because I want to see them.
Dude, Mendenhall Experiment kicks ass.
Yeah, no, they're very good.
They're really good. And what's awesome is the rhythm guitar player is
Cerebral palsy.
and the bass player
1 minute.
and the bass player is actually going blind
Yeah.
and deaf.
Yeah.
Go figure that.
Close out.
All right. So, anyways, you know what? Hey, thanks for tuning in to the Zig Zone. You know, we try to bring the best that we can give you for entertainment, and hopefully we're changing tonight. And I'm telling you right now,
What's up?
up. Let me swap that. The Dylan there.
We don't know when's the next time I'm going to be on the show, so bye, guys.
Very
It's
good.
great having you, Dylan.
Say goodnight.
Good night. See you this Friday.
Oh yeah, Friday where?
Friday at the Viper Room. Or no, Saturday at Viper Room. God damn it.
Yeah, Friday
Saturday.
at
Get
MTL,
it,
Saturday
Richie
Viper
fucking
Room.
days. Right.
No, Friday is the youth at
Yeah,
Mendenhall.
Mendenhall at MTL.
Saturday at Viper Room and Sunday at the OC Circle.
Nice. Peace.
All right, so very good, guys.
I would push a Day Zero show that's coming up, but I'm not going to be playing drums.
Thanks.
Oh, is it our other good?
We love you guys.
No other good.
CaticRadio.com.
Recording song.
This is what we do. Have a good night, folks. We'll see you next Monday for the drum clinic, and it's all going to be about Vinnie Paul Pantera.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
Asshole. Fucking idiot. Go fuck yourself. Screw you.